continues the quarterfinals. Kick off tonight, 2 huge tournament matches. Switchblade, Jay White takes on
what's up, everybody?
the Death Riders live tonight. Plus,
how's it going? Running late as always, you know.
Lucha Libre takes on Nigel McGuinness. The TBS Championship will be
I swear, one of these days I'll be on time.
puts her title on the line against Persephone, Hikaru Shida, and Chris Statlander.
I just about didn't make it.
Renee Paquette will sit down with AEW Women's World Champion Willow
Sunlit, what's up?
Challenger in
How are you today?
Mercedes Moné, plus a pair of massive trios matches. Will Ospreay calling on international reinforcements.
James always beats you because James has been waiting because he's in Scotland and he's ready to go to bed. Hey, JJ. Not bad, not bad for Wednesday. Hi, Mama JJ. Ospreay. I ran it, man. I like it. 1 a.m. there? Jeez.
Will Ospreay just 11 days away from the biggest match of his life. But Taz, tonight, he is stepping into what very well could be a massive...
I am awesome, Jeremy. How are you? What's up, Darren? Let's go to Scotland? Hell yeah, that'd be fun.
So, you know, Ospreay's definitely got some.
I wish I could right now.
Coming his way though, Shivani. So we'll see how this thing goes.
Yeah, you know, we have seen this backup with him before. Second time he has turned to the United Empire. It was back in April.
Ospreay.
That the United Empire came out to help him.
Yeah, that'd be a fun trip. That's for sure.
I've said this so many times, Taz. Isn't smart 11 days away from a big match, but 11 days away from arguably the biggest match of his career to take this match.
Yeah, well, he's
Yes, that's where we want to go, James. Not at all. Yeah, it looks beautiful.
A huge match coming up like Ospreay does. You gotta keep competing. You gotta keep wrestling.
I'm kind of surprised they're having Ospreay and Kenny wrestle tonight. I feel like it just... I know they just said that they're doing it to keep him sharp, but I also feel like
Both of these men regulars in New Japan.
it's a good way to get him injured before the PLE pay-per-view.
And the prestigious G1 Climax tournament, the months-long round-robin tournament in
I see,
Japan,
James.
coming in as reinforcements tonight.
Roller coasters all day? Oh, jeez. You had fun.
Tonight for Dynamite Live on TBS HBO Max with All in London just on the horizon. 1 week from this Sunday, coming to you from
I literally rushed in here. I was watching the first episode of Lanterns before this, and I still got 10 minutes left.
It's a great wrestling town. As you know it very, very well.
In having my
Great
supper.
fans here, and they are really pumped for tonight's action.
Absolutely. For decades, this has been an amazing wrestling town. You're correct, Shivani.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. The South Park Don Callis sign.
And their opponents, the Machine, Brian Cage, Rocky Romero, and the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer.
Why?
Don Callis has taken full credit for the success.
So far, it was a little confusing at first, Darren, but that's all I'm going to say. But it's definitely got better the more I've gotten into the episode, so
Don Callis and Kenny Omega.
I'm curious what the payoff is going to be at the end here. Because I got just got to the kind of juicy part, and then I had to get on here. Yes, JJ, it's Wednesday. You know what that means.
So both men can focus on the AEW World Championship match coming up in 11 days at All in London. But Taz, easier said than done.
Yeah, it is. I mean, listen, Don Callis, he's not even out here.
Will Ospreay has a
basically saying what they think of him.
little tiny headband on.
Strategist, and I'm sure Romero, Cage,
Yeah, I don't know where J Dog is. That is kind of odd.
Will Ospreay's a master strategist too, and of course he has a sit-down interview.
It's
He
Thursday
and
for
Kenny
James,
Omega later
yes.
on in this telecast with Renee Paquette.
Every
But
day Tuesday.
He needs to not
Yeah, Kenny's
overlook
wrestling tonight,
the
and they're going to
Don
have a
Callis family here and look ahead
Kenny and
to
Will
Wembley
head-to-head
Stadium. I don't think there's any question
sit-down
about
with
that.
Renee
Look how
Paquette.
incredibly ripped Brian Cage is. It's unbelievable.
Strong shoulders to the midsection of Will Ospreay, but
My
Ospreay
God.
turning on the speed here, hook on Lorana, but
He is. I gotta remember. Look here. Let me. He's teaming with the Bucks in a trios match.
big back elbow strike from Cage now. Ospreay off the chest of the machine, and Zigiri. Quick combination offense from the #1 contender for the AEW World Championship. Yeah, we mentioned. Sorry about that. Go ahead. The reinforcements.
He's taking on
Will Ospreay has called on. There's the
Andrade,
speedster, Francesco Akira,
Davis and Doyle. Is
first
that who
legal
it is?
action of the match.
Yeah.
United Empire was the group in New Japan Pro Wrestling that Ospreay was the leader of, as Akira makes the first pinfall attempt of the match on Rocky Romero.
Well, I'll tell you, I mean, Ospreay obviously has, these men that he can trust.
I do. I can't believe it. James.
You can't trust anyone, and to have people that you trust in wrestling is very hard.
Thanks,
most
James.
people you can't trust, because most are snakes.
I mean, at least she could date the good-looking gun, right? Isn't he not the good-looking gun?
The man from New Zealand had
Isn't the other one better looking? I don't know.
in the
That's what
center
people
of the
told me.
ring. And this is a battle of true heavyweights here tonight to kick off the action on Dynamite.
We've
Jesus.
seen Hanari before. He is as tough as they come. Look at this. Bouncing off a Lance Archer.
But like still.
Neither man gives
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Look at this.
J-Dog is here now.
Lowers his shoulder and takes him down.
We were just talking about you.
Time experience, along with
Yeah, I'm
big-time
sure
size
because
for Archer.
she met him in
I mentioned
AEW, and
Will Ospreay, the former leader
they've been a thing since.
of United Empire, the current leader, Callum Newman, also a fixture
He
in
probably
Japan
won't
Pro
last.
Wrestling. He and Ospreay a bit at odds over Ospreay's ability to call in United Empire to help fight these battles against the Don Callis family.
Ah, okay.
That's understandable, too.
Jesus.
Nice quickness, changing levels, catching Archer with a kick and dropping the big man down to the knees.
Great agility.
Nice,
Look at this.
James.
Will Ospreay going to the other corner, laying out Brian Cage. Look at this teamwork here.
And United Empire under the leadership of Ospreay.
I'm sure it'll happen, JJ.
Tremendous teamwork. Akira, the cover.
Yeah, she turned down Love Island
Barely
twice
a one count.
because of
Well,
it.
yeah, you can see
Basically,
the
it sounded
chemistry,
like.
you said, teamwork, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. Archer now, massive size advantage over Akira.
Jesus.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Yeah, Akira won't back down. Look at this. Oh, great up kick.
Very elusive is Francesco Akira.
oh.
Rocky Romero right there.
It's a great veteran move. Oh, my God.
Tossing the man across the ring by his head. Lance Archer takes on Hanari, takes down
Nice.
Ospreay. The Don Callis family with the high ground as the action kicks up tonight. Live from Baltimore. Don't go anywhere.
Hell yeah.
And now,
Get the volume for the commercial. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tyler Wrestles. It's AEW Dynamite night. Thanks for joining me. If you're new here, hit the follow button. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button. It helps bring people into the chat. And yeah, check out all my socials at tylerwrestles.com, especially my Instagram because it's brand new. Because my 28,000 follower Instagram got deleted. But slow climb. I'm almost back to 1,000, so I'm working on it. Maybe I should run a contest or something. I thought about that today. Do a giveaway. That'll boost some people into the chat, into the profile. I'm so mad about the news because I literally exist. Right? Yeah, but I think he's kind of a weirdo from what I've seen, JJ, from what I've heard. I get dodgy reels from James. What is this? Oh. Everybody's been doing the support 10 accounts chain thing on there, and I've been reposting everybody. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Because why not? Oh, I was wondering why you were. Yeah, Darren, I disappeared, but my new IG is up and running. It's the same as the old one, but there's a dot in between Tyler and Wrestles. You made a 3-minute Raw recap? Really? Yeah, I haven't been posting as many clips because they're still going after people, and I'm mainly trying to post the important things. I posted the solo Roman thing from the other night. That was pretty good, but I didn't do it till the morning but after. And I edited it heavily. Oh yeah, you did. Yes. I said J-Dog. I had to give you credit where credit's due, J-Dog. Yeah. Vote yeah. That's kind of a weird one. Oh man, I had pizza for supper and I ate too much. Now I feel miserable. We all know you're weird, James. But we still like you, buddy. Question of the night, next ad break from James.
CBS and HBO Max, a massive trios match, an international affair to kick off the action tonight. Will Ospreay calling on reinforcements from United Empire in Japan to take on the Don Callis family. But Taz, as we've witnessed for the last few moments, the family just too strong for young Francesco Akira.
Absolutely, they have singled out Akira. Oh, that was a miss.
That is quite the name, Francesco Akira.
Whoa, what an elbow drop.
Well, Cage realized that he was trying to get over
That's
there
good.
to tag one of his partners in and shut him down.
And Akira just through the body, through the leg at Brian Cage.
He just won't slow down. He won't give up.
Stunned him enough, but now in comes Henare. Man who looks at home, as at home inside a rugby field as he would inside a wrestling ring, and he is taking the fight directly to Brian Cage. Cage into the ropes.
That looks weird in my picture.
Oh, but Henare! Great reversal, 2! And Cage able to kick out.
Showed great power and strength right there.
So we take another look at this. Henare went for the kick. Oh, wait a second, back to live action. Discus lariat attempted.
Wow.
Cage lands a thrust kick. Henare launched the knee, though. That's
nice
to
knee.
buckle the legs of Henare. Brian Cage. What strength by the machine.
Yeah, give him credit. He did not slow down. He kept the pressure on Henare.
She looks like she's pissed, doesn't she?
Hammer throw into the ropes. Archer charging in, back elbow strike.
I think that got Henare right in the jaw.
It's like a semi hitting you. Uh-oh.
Oh, Archer could be thinking blackout here. This could be it for Ospreay's team.
Oh, nice counter.
Henare. Oh, jackknife German. Now Henare into the ropes, but Archer plants him down center of the ring.
Well, these fans are into this.
This crowd's been pretty good so far, I have to say.
Here he comes.
Tags made on both sides. Rocker Romero too eager with the right hand. Ospreay answers with 3 of his own.
Yeah, the HBO Max is not as good.
Powerful elbow strike.
I don't get it. I also need to adjust my screen.
Corkscrew kick.
Listen to this Dynamite logos.
Great quickness by Ospreay and athleticism.
Rocker Romero getting sandwiched in the corner by Henare and Ospreay. Francesco Akira steps up. Enziguri. Ospreay, the flying elbow strike. The cover made. Lateral.
What's up, Joe?
Press, and Archer using his length, using his reach to break up the pinning predicament.
I tell you what, heading 11 days until All In. Will Ospreay looks as smooth as silk, man, in this matchup.
And Francesco Akira unleashing a flurry of strikes on the chest of Lance Archer. Archer, all he needed was one.
Kid won't back down.
1 week from Sunday.
Samoan drop from Henare. Brian Cage, though, the lariat, the discus lariat. Drops him. Ospreay baited in. Cage lands the reverse hook on Ron on the machine.
Oh, he's using the ref. What a bitch.
The path of Ospreay. And now Rocky looking for the sliced bread, but no. Instead, Francesco Akira, the cutter, over the top.
Wow, great teamwork. Watch out. That'll stop great teamwork.
Oh, leaping headbutt from Hanare.
Look at a shot out of a cannon.
And Akira.
No problem, Joe.
The
Hope
launch
your day
from
gets,
Ospreay
gets
takes
better.
Brian Cage to the outside. Akira. Now
Saturday
on the
night's
move,
main
Hanare.
event is, I think it's that Saturday.
Rocky Romero
Or it's Sunday,
isolated
though. I think it's the
inside
same
ring
time.
with the uppercut, though, on Ospreay.
I like how Rocky's taking the fight right to Ospreay. Not, well, maybe not.
Early celebration.
I'm looking right now.
Romero cut short by the hidden blade. Wow.
The winners of this match, Francesco Akira, Hanare, and Will Ospreay.
Well, remember, still tonight we will see the Elite taking on the Don Callis family.
September
And the
6th.
sit-down between the AEW World Champion Kenny Omega and his challenger in
Sunday
11
night's
days'
main event is
time,
September 6th.
Will Ospreay.
So it's the
Still to
following
come
week.
tonight,
NXT Heat is
Wembley
that day,
Stadium,
yes.
all in London. Cannot get here
It's
soon
Labor Day
enough.
weekend is when
And
it
the
is.
weight of a nation rests on
Which
the
is also
shoulders
football
of
weekend.
Will Ospreay in 11 days' time.
So, and I know
1 week from Sunday,
at least college football weekend, I should
live
say.
at Wembley Stadium, around the world on pay-per-view on HBO Max.
Because the NFL will start to the following Wednesday. Oh, spray! Oh, spray! Oh, spray!
And Ospreay with the full-throated support of the fans here in Baltimore. I'm sure it's going to be deafening in Wembley Stadium 1 week from Sunday. But Ospreay's not the only one headed to Wembley Stadium.
So,
We found out last week.
are we we're gonna have Ospreay wrestle in the first match, and then we still gotta have Kenny wrestle. Is this sit down with Renee recorded, or are we gonna do this in the ring? That's what I'm wondering. Because I feel like
Standing by with this update.
it could go either way.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Rainmaker, Kazuchika
Okada.
Okada, last week we learned that at All In, Kyle Fletcher will defend his international championship in a three-way match against yourself and Takeshita. Don Callis tried to put a positive spin on this, all but ensuring that the championship stays within the family. And, of course, Kyle Fletcher was a little bit less convinced of this. What's your take of that?
Renee, I have always say that nothing is more important than family. Unlike Takeshita,
Oh
who had to
God!
leave the Don Callis family because he was so selfish. And I'm confident that Kyle Fletcher is too smart to make the same mistake. He knows that what I said last week is true.
He knows.
The only thing that matters is that the international title stays in the family. And if that means Kyle retains his title, I'll be happy for him. But if it means I become new international champion, I expect Kyle to be happy for me.
Okay.
And he can raise my hand
Oh
in
boy.
the center of the ring.
And no bitch out of that
Well,
whole
that all being
segment.
said by Kazuchika Okada, let's bring in, ladies and gentlemen, the international champion.
Do we have to?
AEW, Kyle
Do we have to?
Fletcher.
Can we just not?
Kyle Fletcher, a gargantuan task ahead of him at Wembley Stadium. But Taz, I'm not one to question the man. Actually, I am one to question the management style of Don Callis and how he runs his family. I have not seen Don Callis all day. I've heard rumors that he might be on a beach in Greece somewhere.
I hope he
His
is.
family,
We don't need
all
Don
this
Callis
fighting
here.
Going on. Is that a wise management style in your estimation.
Yeah, sure. I mean, his men, it's his family, have everything in order. I mean, maybe Don needs a little break on the beach in Greece. I mean, he's earned that. I mean, he has the international champion here, Kyle Fletcher, who's looking great, raising up that title, trying to keep it all in the family come Wembley.
Well, the Don Callis family could be 11 days away from losing that international championship if Konosuke Takeshita prevails at All in London.
11 days away, three-way match for the international title. I'm sure you heard what Kazuchika Okada had to say, that he would be happy for you to win the title. He expects you to be happy for him. And if he wins the title, he expects you, as a member of the Don Callis family, to raise his hand. I want to get your comments on that.
Tony, we are in the midst of the greatest international title reign of all time. And I don't see any reason that it has to end anytime soon. And I certainly do not think it will end at Wembley Stadium. But Okada did say that family means everything, and I do agree with that, actually. You know, Don Callis, he has done so much for me, and I owe so much to him, and this is his plan, this is his design, and I trust him with all my heart. Yes, I do. So I'm willing to go along with this plan.
Okay, as you were saying.
But, Okada.
Yeah, exactly, Jeremy.
You need to know your role in this.
Yes, they are, Darren.
If you are a man of your word and family is as important as you say it is,
why is he so
then
pink?
You will have no problem having my back and making sure I retain the international championship.
He's extremely pink, right?
And there is one more thing that myself and Okada can agree on, Tony, and that's that we hate Konosuke Takeshita. And now, Takeshita, I don't know where you are right now, probably still licking your wounds after losing the G1 tournament. Congratulations, by the way. But I think you are the most selfish, narcissistic jerk I have ever met or had to interact with in my...
Here we go. Let's go.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, the G1
Takeshita
tournament, it concluded in Konosuke Takeshita. He's back in AEW.
Hopefully we'll get a good shoe shot here, J-Dog, for you.
AEW International Championship. And Taz, to me, it looks like he's fixing for a fight.
Yeah, definitely you could see Takeshita's face. I don't think he's looking to have a conversation here with Fletcher.
I can't tell because he's so pink. No socks. I'm pretty sure it's no socks.
The former champion staring daggers into the eyes of the current.
No socks. It's no socks. He's just really pink. Why is he such a pink person?
I think they're going to knuckle up right here. Here we go.
They go up to the races. Right hands flying from both men.
I mean, he's extremely pink.
Fletcher, the half and half. And now he's lined
Now
up
he's getting
Takeshita
red.
with Takeshita. Ready for it. Blue Thunder from Takeshita.
Him and Gunther in the No Socks Club.
The power, no.
Nice counter by Fletcher.
Fletcher, counter by Takeshita.
Oh.
Back and forth we go.
Takeshita looks like a Japanese Aladdin in those pants. Or Sabu.
Trying to launch Takeshita into the turnbuckle, but instead Takeshita.
Nice.
Poison Rana.
Poison Rana, baby.
Champion and Takeshita.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Watch out.
Power drive
Well, that makes sense then, J-Dub. Like I said, they're in the No Socks Club.
And Takeshita, he's not done. He's got Fletcher up. Raging fire.
He's so pink. He's just so pink.
We could be one more raging fire away from Takeshita.
I hope Takeshita wins.
Next reign as AEW International Champion, we will find out.
And where is Okada, by the way?
From Okada left Fletcher high and dry.
Yeah, I guess. To be honest with you, I think it's a smart move. Stay out of the line of fire and wait till all end.
If it starts with Austin, yeah, that is true. If it starts with AUS, you can't wear socks with dress shoes.
Including Continental Challenge Cup quarterfinals kicking off. Switchblade Jay White, John Moxley, Hechicero faces Nigel McGuinness, plus the Elite competing against the Don Callis family in a massive trios match. And coming up next, Renee Paquette sits down with Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega.
You know what's crazy?
That we paid a kid's price for kids that eat more than us?
Golden Corral. Half an hour down. Question of the night. James wants to know, what has been the best match in AEW in 2026 so far? Can be both male or female matches. It's up to you. I have to think about that one because I cannot think. I know one, but I can't think of one right now. Ooh, and I'm tired. Willow winning the world title was a really good match, honestly. That was definitely one of my favorites this year in AEW. That is a good one, J-Dog. Swerve and Brody. Yeah, another good one. Definitely two, I would say two tops. Two of my tops this year. Ooh. Champion the Painmaker, yes, that is definitely an underrated match in my opinion. That was really good. I know a lot of people give Jericho shit, but Ciampa and him in that, it was good. Yes, Micah. Yeah, she yelled at me, and then I don't know what she. There she goes. Swerve Omega was good. Yes, definitely. You bought the MLW cards and got 2 cruel ones. Sweet. Hell yeah. If they ever come back to Iowa, you could have him sign him. I need to buy some more. I'm going to go see if they tomorrow's the restock at my local Walmart and see if they restock some more.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite live from Baltimore, Maryland. A great crowd on hand, and tonight they will witness the TBS Championship.
Actually, you know, that video was from like 2 months ago. James, or a month and a half ago, I submitted it to Zuru Ballers for a paid opportunity, and they didn't pick me, but which I didn't think they would. So I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna post it now. But I got my Rhea Ripley, so I was happy.
The AEW World Championship.
Here we go.
Gentlemen, let's take things back to to the very beginning, December 12th, 2015, PWG, your guys' first time meeting. What was your guys' first impressions of each other?
I mean, I was a New Japan fan. Of course, I know everything that Kenny was doing. I'm a big Kenny Omega fan back then as well. I admired his stuff in PWG, admired his stuff in DDT. So it was a real honor, but yeah, I was definitely out of my depth at that point. I mean, I was a skinny kid. I was just trying to make a name for myself, and I just wanted to try and make an impression, to be honest with you. That's the main thing that I tried to get out of that.
I mean, I try to keep my finger in the pulse. I try to educate myself, and I try to understand who the flavors of the month are, who the internet darlings are. And Will's name had been turning up quite often. So I was excited myself to face Will Ospreay at PWG. Was I blown away? Not at that time, but I could see the potential.
Okay. Well, let's fast forward 7 years. AEW has come into existence. Will, you have followed Kenny's path to New Japan. The wars had begun amongst the Elite, Chaos, United Empire. But then, Kenny, you returned to New Japan to face Will Ospreay at Wrestle Kingdom 17. What had changed in Will at that point?
He was a complete different athlete. I mean, he went from being, like he had said himself, just a skinny kid to becoming the face of New Japan. He had essentially filled my shoes in my absence. So a lot of people looked at it as, oh, this is Kenny Omega coming back to see if he can defeat the new face of New Japan. The new best guy Gene. But to me, it wasn't really that. And if you ask the company themselves, it wasn't really that. This was out of necessity. This is the Tokyo Dome we're talking about. Wrestle Kingdom, biggest show of the year. They needed to sell tickets. They needed buy rates. They needed people to have something to be hype over. And unfortunately for Will Ospreay on his name alone doesn't do that. Kenny Omega's does.
I mean, Kenny talks about breaking records and smashing attendances. I mean, that's all well and good when you're building a company off of the broken back of guys like Tanahashi and Naito and Okada. And I'm not saying you didn't do your part, man. You smashed it. You was the man. But you never worked under the restrictions that I worked under, because your version of COVID and my version of COVID were two completely different things. The company went into nearly a recession. People were pulling funds. The boys had to take pay cuts. When you're doing your COVID, you probably did 3-hour drives. I had to do 15-hour flights. And then after those flights, I had to be put in hotels no bigger than a broom closet for 2 weeks, not allowed to go outside. And then when I was allowed to go outside, you were performing to people in forced silence. There's a difference between me and you there, because you could never handle that type of pressure. You could never be in those type of situations. You were fine playing to all of the AEW guys and wrestling to all of the guys that are just around the ring. They're all marks for Kenny Omega, man. That's an easy day at the job.
Bringing marks up.
It was difficult. Half the roster was starving, man. Our hands were shackled together, yet somehow I and the United Empire and everyone on that roster were able to breathe life into New Japan Pro Wrestling. So please do not give me any of that attendance, any of that, because the reality is, you could never handle that situation. You can never be in those situations.
You make it sound like your situation was so unique. Well, we had the exact same situation here in America. Yes, I took the 3-hour drive. So what? But the fact of the matter is, we didn't have fans in our arenas either. And the fact of the matter...
Gone back a lot quicker than we did.
And the fact of the matter is, Will, even if you had fans in the building, would they really have been that loud for you?
Oh my
God.
God.
Let me just interject here.
Kenny.
Let's move forward 5 months past that to Forbidden Door 2023. Will has joined the Don Callis family.
Yeah. Look, everybody knows by now my history with Don Callis and the Don Callis family. When Don promised me gold, when he promised me success, and I started to see AEW Championship gold, IWGP Championship gold, TNA Championship gold, AAA Championship gold, I had no reason but to believe he had my best interest in mind, until I finally saw it for what it was really worth. And then I could become a cautionary tale for guys like Will, who I had grown to respect, who I had then found a common bond between myself and Will, who had been through similar situations, except he didn't have to make the same mistakes that I did. But of course, Will Ospreay knows better than me, right? And he just had to go and recruit Don Callis for the match that was the rematch at Forbidden Door.
You embarrassed me. You came into New Japan and you tore apart my life in front of so many people that I worked so hard in front of, man. It was 80% you and it was 20% me, and I know that. You showed me no mercy. You showed no remorse for any of that. I still have scars on my head from when you DDT'd me into the top corner, mate.
And how is that so much more different from when you went into my backyard and disrespected my country, my homeland, when you disrespected me?
You deserved it.
You say that now, Will, but I don't think you're so proud of that victory, because if you really go back and you look at the history books, did I use Don Callis in that match at the Tokyo Dome? No, I didn't use Don Callis. But you had no qualms about using Don Callis in our match at Forbidden Door.
It keeps me up at night, mate. You realize how much that keeps me up? 3 years has gone by, and I still think about that night. That was meant to be one of the happiest moments of my life. I climbed the mountain that was Kenny Omega. And instead, everyone online, everyone, is saying, oh, he didn't do it by himself though, did he? It was all Don Callis. So that victory meant nothing.
It was tainted, Will, but you know what? Here's the best part.
Now what?
Hearing you say that right now, it allows me to tell you, right here, right now.
Oh my God, that's funny.
I forgive you. I don't hold it against you. Because hearing right from your mouth that you couldn't have done it without Don, that you couldn't have done it without a screwdriver, it's like music to my ears. It makes it feel like it's not 1-1. It makes it feel like I beat you twice already, and this isn't a rubber match after all. This is just you desperately searching to find any way to be on my level.
All right, guys, let's get to All In. I mean, you guys have both had life-threatening injuries this past year. I mean, Kenny, with your diverticulitis.
Okay. Yes. If it isn't you talking about the diverticulitis, it's Excalibur, or it's Taz, or it's Don Callis. I get it. My life changed. Things got complicated. I can't train the way that I used to. I can't move the way that I used to.
We're getting very douchey with Kenny lately.
Eat the way that I used to. But that forced a change upon me that made me a better wrestler. It made me a better person, because I had to stop using this and I had to start using this. I'm smarter now for it. But
are you?
What about you, Will? Can you say you're a better wrestler now after breaking your neck? Can you say you're 100% comfortable in your own skin, knowing that you had a surgically repaired disc in your neck? Wait, discs? 3, am I right? 3 discs in your neck? You feel confident after coming back from that, challenging me, who's arguably at the best and on top of his game more than I've ever been?
That's true.
Wow.
That's true.
I'll hand it to you, Will. You got quite the confidence on you, quite the chip on your shoulder.
You know what, Ken? Hearing how much my words cut you deep when I said, it's a shame you're giving up on yourself. I couldn't help but think about that. Because when I talked to you at Dynasty, and I gassed you up and I said you were my hero, you hid at home for 4 weeks. And then the next pay-per-view, I said don't give up on that world title, and you hid at home for 4 more weeks. It's funny that the moment I tell you that you're giving up on yourself, suddenly there's this spark and there's this energy for you to go and succeed and go grab that world championship. And it's not because the words cut you deep, it cut your ego. Because coming from a guy like me, someone that you've never looked at as anything more, and you just said in all the things that you just said there.
Will's been a prick at all, though.
You've never seen me as your equal. You've always seen me as
Kenny's being the big prick.
You make it sound like I'm the one with the ego here, Will. Is it really me with the ego, or is it you with the ego? Because really, when you think about it,
I haven't been timing it, but we're at least 5 minutes in, if not 8,
when you
7.
really think about it, is it that you really wanted me to win out of the kindness of your heart, Will? Or did you know how much I was struggling on the inside? How much pain I deal with every single day of my life to be the wrestler that I am today? You wanted me at a weakened state because to you, beating me was easier than beating MJF.
It's bollocks.
Oh my God.
That's bollocks, and you know it is. I want you at your best. I want you at your most ruthless, because if I can't be that version of Kenny Omega, I don't deserve this. This is the biggest night of my life. Wembley Stadium, in front of my family, in front of my wife, in front of my mum, in front of my kid. This means so much more to me. It means so much to so many people. No Englishman ever has ever won a world championship on home soil. I have the chance. Me, the guy that blew every single responsibility that no one that knew how to handle that responsibility. Now it's being put onto me. That pressure. And like you said, every time I put in the pressure cooker, I crumble. I can't crumble now. I have to be better than you. I have to do it away from Don Callis. I have to do it away from the Death Riders. I have to do it by myself. And I know I can do it because it's been a 10-year chase. A 10-year chase to try and be just as good as you. And I'm not satisfied with that anymore. I'm not satisfied until I beat you. And I'm going to do it with honor. I'm going to do it with pride. And I'm going to do it when it matters the most.
The last time it mattered the most, Will, was 2023. At that time, too, you tried to do it on your own. And
did you notice they have Will well lit?
You failed.
Kenny is not as well lit.
You failed. Except this time, in front of your countrymen, in front of all your friends, all your family, you're gonna fail again. Except now, your mother at home is gonna be...
Oh, shit.
Hey, whoa. Come on now. Look, hey.
Renee, better get out of there.
All I'm saying is, there's a lot riding on this. Not just for you, but for me. And hey, win, lose, or draw, I still respect you, Will, and I still think that you're one of the greatest wrestlers I've ever laid my eyes upon. You bring magic out of me. And I know for a fact that even if you lose, your mom's still gonna be proud of you. What I worry about most, though, is that boy of yours might want a new hero after he sees me beat you. That's right. Hey.
We're getting super personal now.
Wow, Kenny Omega with very low blow. Some parting words for Will Ospreay, but 1 week from Sunday, the AEW World Championship match at All in London, Wembley Stadium, Omega, Ospreay. But still to come tonight on Dynamite, our main event, Gargantuan Trio.
Tony's getting his use out of the Machine Head song.
Davis and Doyle are right now the TBS Championship title match.
This bout brought to you by DC.
Yeah, that was
Turns on HBO Max.
not my favorite thing on Dynamite tonight.
For the TBS Championship. Introducing the challengers first from Kanagawa, Japan, Hikaru Shida.
Let me say this before this match gets underway. Kenny knew how to push all the buttons there, didn't he, Taz?
He definitely did. I kind of respect what Kenny did. He kept his composure. I mean, Ospreay has his emotions on his sleeves. That's why a lot of people obviously love Ospreay. But man, I'll tell you what. I mean, I'd give if you competed on that one.
I've actually been looking forward to this match. And here's why.
Yeah, Will Ospreay very open about his
Persephone.
and how much they mean to him and Kenny
I love me
Omega
some Persephone,
effectively
even though she's
weaponizing it.
a heel.
Next from El Paso, Texas, she is a CMLL World Women's Champion, Persephone.
Well, Persephone and Hikaru Shida seem to have formed a very formidable
You have a
tag
bad
team
feeling
that
about the
may have
rest of the show?
disintegrated last
Uh-oh.
Wednesday night. Let's take some comments. Here's some comments from After Dynamite.
I'm excited for this match.
I can see right through you. You try to take me out before our four-way? All you have to do was holding Maya, and you couldn't even do that. You're gonna have to watch me become the new TBS champion. お前を真っ先に脱落させてやるからな。クソ女。
Well, 1 week ago, these two women were on the
What's up,
same
Xavier?
team tonight. It's everyone for themselves.
Not too much, honestly. There was a trios match with Will Ospreay and Don Callis family, and Will's team won. And then you just missed a 12-minute Kenny Omega Will Ospreay recorded sit down, which was kind of boring. I don't know. Plus, we got Stat Daddy, so how can we go wrong with this matchup?
Very much going to have the deck stacked against her, running afoul of both Hikaru
I agree,
Shida
Darren,
and
1,000,000%.
in recent weeks.
Yeah, Statlander looked
great. She looked really solid. I think right now.
Oh, I figured you would, Bengals. I mean, I'm not shocked at all.
That title back around her waist.
And from Dallas, Texas, she is
Tony D's had it long enough, and they need to do it. Although, like I said, I haven't watched NXT because I don't care right now. I'm just not in an NXT state of mind because I just haven't been able to watch it lately. I watch it when I can.
Title, and I think about the last few months. No one expected me to be in the Owen finals, but I did that. No one expected me to be the TBS champion, but I defied all odds. And tonight, I faced 3 very dangerous competitors. Instead, I hope it comes down to
I have no idea,
and
James.
Even then,
At this point, I really have no idea.
Any and everything, because it's my world now.
The strongest test for
Tuesdays
my world thus
are
far
not my best
of her
evening.
TBS
I have a lot of stuff
championship
going
reign, and
on.
in these 4-way matches, the champion always at a disadvantage because she does not need to be involved in the finish in order to lose the title.
Yeah, always dangerous when you're the champ in a multi-person matchup like this.
Fans, tonight's match is presented by DC Studios Lantern, Sundays at 9 p.m. on HBO Max as Persephone and Maya World getting started here, and Chris Statlander, the high roundhouse kick.
I think Maya tried to catch a quick one on Persephone to try and end
Yeah,
this
Booker
match quick.
definitely
I think that
kind
was
of
smart
rules the
by
show
Maya,
for
but
me.
it was
I'll
good
say that
counter.
much.
It didn't work.
Well, we saw the comments earlier with Persephone and Cheetah, but
His
they
comments
had
are
worked
just
very
too
well together
annoying.
Before. And
Oh,
let's
she
see
was looking for an eye poke there. Chris Statlander was ready for it. And it was not so long ago that Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida were working well together as a tag team, but Hikaru Shida seems to be the piece that leads to those undoing of those duos. Nice Enziguri, though, sends the former AEW Women's World Champion, former TBS champion, Chris Statlander down. The current champion, Maya World, sends Shida out of the ring.
A lot of confidence in the TBS champ, and of course, she hopes they can take out Persephone, they can take out Shida, and it gets right down to the 2 fan favorites here, Statlander and Maya World.
This is what Maya needs to try and do, is have one opponent in this thing to try to win the match. That's to her advantage as the champ.
Persephone brings the champion down, and now drop kick sends Maya World spilling to the outside, and Persephone, she's been building up a lot of momentum.
Oh, yeah.
Not just at home in CMLL, but
Talk
here
about momentum.
AEW.
Booker's okay for a little while, and then it's like, okay, I'm done.
Momentum off, and Shida
Oh, Jesus.
drags Statlander off the apron, but Maya World vaults over Shida and lands an elbow strike. Meanwhile, though, behind her, Persephone, the running kick. And Persephone out to the floor. Wise move, returning the champion to the ring, but Statlander cuts her off at the pass. And Shida and Persephone.
James.
Once again, meet Maya World, though.
James' future life, death. Oh, my God, James.
Last woman standing.
Thank you for the cheers.
What's so amazing about a 4-way match?
5
is that
RIPs.
You really got to have eyes in the back of your head because you fight in front, someone attacks you from behind, like we're seeing right now.
And for Maya World, she needs to do what she's been doing, be involved with anything physical amongst these other 3 athletes as the champion.
Will Persephone claim the TBS championship? We find out as this match continues on Dynamite.
Baseball is on TBS. All the pieces in place on a picture-perfect night.
Gotta hit the volume. There we go. Of course, you know we had to have the picture-in-picture. Persephone has got Stat Daddy's head. Trying to bang it into the announce table, but I think she stopped her. They cut away right in time. Oh, yeah, she reversed it. And a kick to Persephone's head. True. That is everyone's future. You're not wrong. That is for sure. Sheeta rolling right now on Maya World. I keep trying to say Maya's World, but it's Maya World. James wants to know what everyone's plan for the weekend is. This weekend, I gotta work. Saturday. I don't know. I'm sure I got things I need to do. And we're back.
Tonight in a four-way match right now, Persephone with the advantage on Chris Statlander inside the ring. The other two competitors, Hikaru Shida and TBS champion Maya World on the outside. And Tony, we mentioned the finish must take place inside the ring, whether it's a pinfall or a submission.
They keep saying Maya, though. They don't say Maya's. There's no S at the end.
Wow, she snapped off that German suplex, and I thought for sure she had won it.
Well, had the leg of Statlander trapped too, and it makes your grip tighter when you do that, which is a good thing on a suplex.
Maya World in with the Cazadora and the stomp. But unbeknownst to her, Hikaru Shida in from behind.
There you go, James.
Oh, that's rough right there. When your feet hit the buckle, it just vibrates your spinal cord big time. You'd almost rather hit the mat than that happen to you. Easy for me to say.
That's your first day with a new tongue.
Yeah, I think so.
Rising kick from Maya World caught Hikaru Shida on the ascent. Now Maya. Look at her superplex, but Persephone in.
Wasted too much time trying to get the grip up on top. Oh my
Even
God.
better.
Oh, but Statlander.
Oh shit.
I'm not sure Persephone saw it coming. And Statlander
German.
on Maya. And meanwhile, Hikaru Shida missile.
Shida using Persephone as a springboard.
Roundhouse. Stunning Shida, Persephone, and Shida with a sweep of the leg. And 2 for 1 for Chris Statlander twice in a row. Quick succession.
Stat is looking great, but she needs to try to win the match here. She's got 2 women down.
Back and forth we go.
Exchanged. Chris Statlander, though,
Can't
with
even
the
go
advantage,
on.
changes levels with the kicks.
Yeah,
What the heck
Statlander's
is
a
that?
heavy hitter. I don't know if you want to exchange blows with her.
Maya lands on her
We're
feet
watching a clip.
for a rolling elbow strike. Statlander prepared for it.
Oh, watch Shida. Look at Shida.
Oh, Shida.
The missile drop kick. And it was a Samoan drop, inadvertent.
Yeah, as I say, she kind of helped her out
The
there.
action for the moment. And Hikaru Shida, Falcon Arrow. 1, 2, no.
Oh, kip up out of a pin. That was cool, but then into a spear. That was kind of neat.
Tip up right there out of Statlander.
I like it.
Man, she got nailed. Didn't realize that spear was coming.
Seeing some things that make a 4-way match so great happen right before us here.
Well, it's nice that you saw Shida there. She lowered her level.
This is awesome.
To prevent that suplex attempt.
Oh, she's a great pro.
There you
no
go,
question.
James.
Her change of attitude has been kind of startling, but still hasn't changed what she is in the ring.
Oh, man. Good job right there. Shida's in trouble. Whoa, whoa, watch Maya.
Oh, Maya.
Boy, Persephone is so quick.
Oh, damn, J-Dog. Sorry.
Oh, man, ran right into that knee strike.
And it was a knee strike like that 1 week ago led to the disagreement between Persephone and Hikaru Shida.
All right, yep. How about this? Persephone came out shaking her head. I know. Reached out for a hit. She didn't get it.
And now Hikaru Shida with a straight jacket, or half the straight jacket at least, on Persephone, but Persephone escapes, boot to the midsection. And now Persephone, be thinking BT bomb, but no.
It's a sacrifice I'll gladly make. That's funny. I'll tell my dad to come mow your lawn. He loves mowing lawns. He'd mow the whole town's lawns if he could.
By the former champion, Statlander discus lariat.
Oh shit.
Stat is so quick as power well as
high stack two.
Oh my God.
She come from? She had to save her own title. That's a great
Out of
job
nowhere,
by
Maya.
Great job by her.
Knew she had to get back in the ring, Excalibur, and she did.
Now Maya World with Statlander, but Statlander out powerbomb again. This time on the champion Statlander. We're gonna build on this momentum. Maybe some Wednesday Night Fever. No, Maya reverses. 1, 2, 3.
Maya. Nice. Still champion. I thought we might have got a change tonight, but Maya World picking up the victory.
Half a heartbeat too late, and Maya World remains TBS champion after impressive victory.
Stan is not happy.
These four ladies had a great match. Great job right there. Excellent by Maya to retain her title in a tough situation.
Maya World overcomes the odds, and fans tonight, the Continental Challenge Cup continues. Quarterfinals kicking
Is
off.
Nigel okay? I thought I heard Nigel was hurt.
One tonight, as will be Switchblade, Jay White, John Moxley. That match is coming up next. And remember, the finals will take place 1 week from Sunday, 11 days from now, at All In London and Wembley Stadium. The winner of that match will not only win the cup, but win the AEW Continental Championship and the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship. On the line in London, the Brawling Birds will challenge Divine Dominion.
Oi, oi. Couple words to the birds, please.
Now we can stand here and say how All In is our home, how we've been dreaming of those tag titles since we first started tagging together.
But really, we just wanted to punch you in the face.
And after we got our hands on you last week,
That makes sense.
we saw something we've never seen before.
Megan, there was fear all in your eyes, and Nina, there was fear all over
They
your
gotta
face.
win, right?
Dominant tag team in
They gotta
AEW.
win. They're in the UK. They have to win at home, right?
Just how long can they hang on to?
Well, strap in, slags, because we're just getting started.
Hit us as hard as you like, be as ruthless and rough as you can possibly be, because ladies, we love it.
And it doesn't matter what you do, the receipt will always be harder.
2 undefeated teams, 2 beautiful tag titles, and thousands of drunken Brits screaming for us to take your bloody heads off.
Come on then, ladies. Let's have a good time in Blighty, shall we?
That was funny. Switchblade.
This is a quarterfinal match in the AEW Continental Challenge Cup. Set for one fall. Introducing first from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing 222 pounds.
Witchblade. White.
Last week at Dynamite, Switchblade Jay White defeated longtime rival David Finlay to advance to the quarterfinals. But Taz, eagle-eyed viewers may have noticed that Jay White did not escape that match unscathed.
Now you're reaching, James. Now you're reaching.
Jay White back at Redemption last month, and then continued to target the neck.
You can tell you're tired.
Match last week.
It was a smart strategy by David Finlay for sure. I thought they had an excellent match for sure. Somehow, some way, Switchblade Jay White persevered. Here he is right now, getting ready to do battle in the quarterfinals of the Continental Challenge Cup.
A blind draw for all 8 winners to move on to this round, and oddly enough, even though he suffered a lot of punishment, Jay White
yeah,
wanted to face
Marina.
John Moxley. This is the match that he wanted.
Yeah, let's
Got it.
Jay White is loaded with resiliency and fortitude. He's triple
Tomato
tough.
toss.
He's battle tested. He's a veteran.
Nice.
I'm
That's for
pretty
James.
sure he's just about 100%.
Of course, Tony, you mentioned the blind draw in all matches except for the finals in the Continental Challenge Cup, but also there's no outside interference, no time limits in the Continental Challenge Cup. Let's go back to the ring of the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
The Dapper Yapper.
Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds. He is the AEW
That's a joke. That is a joke in itself. You got that one. Lee.
As Jon Moxley makes his way to the ring by himself, I understand Renee Paquette is standing by in the back with this update.
All the buzz is all about All In right now. You can already feel the shift in energy as we edge closer and closer. This is such an unpredictable tournament, but tonight, two huge opportunities to advance, as well as Collision. We've got two second-round matchups, Claudio Castagnoli versus Eddie Kingston, as well as these two men keeping an eye on the competition, Orange Cassidy versus Kyle O'Reilly.
Thank you for that, Renee. Moxley makes his way to the ring, and historically, Taz, Jay White,
those guys are
is
pumped
one
to
of
see
the
Mox.
few men that can say that he has had Jon Moxley's number. Jon Moxley has never beaten Jay White one-on-one. Jay
Really?
White has done it twice. Once in the G1 Climax tournament, and once in the first ever Continental Classic.
Well, Excalibur, I think those are two massive stats you just gave. And that just tells you right there that
Blue Cassidy wasn't available, so they got Orange
White
Cassidy.
is renting a plethora of space in
He's
the
on a
head of
contract in
Moxley.
Old Japan.
I mean, because when you can't get a dupe, get a win on a guy, you know, that will rent space in your head. So I'm sure that's going through Moxley's head right now, live from Baltimore.
Yeah, but there's plenty, Taz, as you know, there's plenty of videotape
Baltimore.
now. They can go back and look at those matches. I'm sure Jon Moxley spent some time looking to see what went wrong in those past two matches.
AEW, AEW, AEW.
It's digital now. It's digital.
Paul Turner calls for the bell. As Jay White, Jon Moxley poised to square off. Moxley, of course, is the AEW Continental Champion, but the title has been essentially frozen
No, J-Dog.
for the duration
Not that I know
of
of.
the tournament, with the overall winner walking away not just with the Continental Challenge Cup, but also the
I was just being a
AEW
smartass to
Continental
James's
Championship
question.
1 week from this Sunday at All in London when the finals go down.
So a loss here by Jon Moxley would assure they're going to have a brand new Continental Champion by the time this Continental Cup tournament is over.
Blue waffle.
Come tonight. Nigel McGuinness, Hechicero, one-on-one quarterfinal.
Only blue I know
match
is the
as
blue
we
meanie.
Renee Paquette covered this
He's the
Saturday
leader of the
night on
BWO.
Collision. Live from
I know it, right?
Pennsylvania.
I was pretty
It
good.
will be
That was
the
a
next
pretty
chapter
good
in Eddie Kingston and Claudio
response.
Castagnoli.
Thanks, J-Dog.
Plus Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly will face off conglomeration members again, having to do battle in this Continental Challenge Cup.
He's got some wrist control. Does Jay White and Moxley realize it? He slapped that hand off.
That's what she said.
You don't want to let your opponent control your
Yeah, I have
wrist
no idea
with
what you're talking
two-on-one.
about.
Two hands on one wrist. They can control that whole limb, take you down, and cause a lot of problems for you, and Moxley realized that.
Jay White might have seen a little bit of kinesio tape peeking out from underneath the hair of Jay White on that neck. Oh, now I got a clear view of it. That is undoubtedly from the damage done by Finlay, not just last week.
I've
but
heard
the
that
damage
forever.
He started in that double chain match back at Redemption.
Looks like Jay's going to go into a possible back bridge here as he's getting muscled down.
And Jay White, look at that.
Showing impressive strength there.
And backing Moxley up to the ropes. Jay White.
We're scolding James.
Jay's giving up some body size to Moxley. That shows your
It's
opponent,
crazy how
man,
much bigger Mox
no
is
problem.
than with
You
Jay
can't
White.
put me on my back with a test of strength. I'm going to bridge out of it.
But Moxley is so confident. The look on his face, it never shows fear. It never shows concern. It just shows.
I think when a guy beat you twice and you haven't beat him, I don't know, Tone. I think that might, like I said earlier, rent some space in his head.
Moxley might have a great poker face, but Jay White, once again, with a psychological victory.
That's a good hammerlock right there by Mox. But Jay White realized where he was and got on those ropes.
Of course, in the Continental Challenge Cup, just like the Continental Classic, there is absolutely no outside interference. The one wrinkle
He's
in this,
having
no
fun.
time limit. We saw members of the Death Riders, the Bang Bang Gang, not here tonight. Jay White, though, doesn't need him. He
Bang
knows
Bang.
that he's beat Moxley in the
Part of the
past.
Bang
He
Bang
can
gang's
do
not here. He's
so
hanging out with Blake
again here
Monroe.
tonight, but Moxley with the advantage, sending Jay White out to the floor as this quarterfinal round match continues.
A different
live from
kind of Bang
Baltimore.
Bang. Gang.
Okay, you're signed up and saving big on a
That'd
home
probably
and
be
auto
good if
bundle
it was
from
a gang,
Progressive.
but anywho. Oh my god. We've kind of went off the rails in the last few minutes. How is this match not main event? Because they do this all the time. Is the Bucks and Kenny and that must be the main event match, I'm assuming? Versus Andrade and the Jake and what's his name? I forget the other guy's name now. Damn it. They're the Bang Gang isn't there because they are in a gang. Oh, that could be. It could be, James. Could definitely be. Oh my gosh. He isn't in that match? Oh no, it's El Colon. Never mind. Never mind. I say that doesn't make sense, does it? It's been a long day, J-Dog. It's been a long day. It's El Colon. Yeah. No, I realized that after I thought about it, after you said that, and I'm like, oh yeah, duh. Why would he be in a match with them? They don't like each other anymore. I tell you, I couldn't talk today at work. I kept saying weird words and stuff. It was weird. French or Mexican? He's Mexican. He's no Elio LaFleur, the French luchador. Oh, I still get. I mean, I know he's hurt now, but a French luchador just cracks me up. Oh my god, we lost the pitcher-in-pitcher. Yeah, it was about 4:30 when I woke up. So I get it, James. I get it. Trust me. Trust me, buddy. No, I know. No, I just woke up. I was the same. I was going to sleep in till like 6 o'clock today, which is sleeping in for me. And I woke up at 4:30 and I'm like, shit. Well, guess I'm staying awake now because I can't fall back asleep.
And Jay White, the winner of this match, will go on to Glasgow, Scotland next week in the semifinals, with the winners in the semis earning their place at
Glasgow,
Wembley
Scotland,
Stadium, 1 week
James.
from Sunday at All in London in the tournament finals.
Good reversal there by Moxley. Oh, quick drop set duck and a German release. Really nailed.
I don't know. Is it Darren? I've never heard that, I
Moxley
guess.
showing that he's much more than just a slugger and a brawler. That was a great drop step.
I know,
like
we're
said,
on opposite
Taz.
schedules, James.
Well done.
He's taking his time here. He knows that White is rocked. There's no reason for Moxley to rush into nothing here.
You got John Moxley poised to put those fists.
Get him out of the corner, John.
He's got big
You sick
hands,
fuck, Chance.
Big ham hocks. I'll tell you, man, this audience here in Baltimore, they have been phenomenal from the top of the night. Just great.
Like we said at the top, one of the great wrestling cities in the world. No
That's true. I forgot.
Jay White elbow strike.
You're a world traveler.
Cities this Friday, Death Before Dishonor, Ring of Honor event at the 2300 Arena, ROHTIX.com, and then this Saturday, Reading, Pennsylvania.
When are you coming to America?
For Collision, we will see the last two quarterfinal matches in the Continental Challenge Cup. Glasgow, Scotland, as I mentioned. Can't wait to get back there next Wednesday, and then the Welcome to Wembley fan experience August 28th and 29th, available now AEWTIX.com, and then 1 week from Sunday, all in London, 11 days away,
right.
Wembley Stadium. You still have a chance to join us in the Cathedral of Football, which once again becomes the Cathedral of Professional Wrestling. on Sunday, August 30th.
Think about how much all these wrestlers have to put on the line in this Continental Cup. It is phenomenal. As you said, semifinals coming up in 1 week. We've got Eddie Kingston in Glasgow, of course. Eddie Kingston will be wrestling.
Might be a wee bit nippy in New York in January.
This Saturday.
Eddie Kingston, Claudio Castagnoli, quarterfinal round match, as is Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly this Saturday in Reading, Pennsylvania, and live on TNT and HBO Max this Saturday night, 8/7 Central. Jay White, the boot is up, and now hammering Moxley out of the corner.
I would say Texas, depending on what time of month you're going.
Of John Moxley, and look at this Hurricanrana from Jay White. Not often you see him
That's
do
true,
that, but he
James.
felt the opening.
He's going to go up top here.
Plus, New York isn't really that cold.
No, he fooled us.
To the floor, Jay White continuing to apply pressure.
I think it's just amazing how much these guys are putting on the line here. When you think about there's a sudden death, every match there must be a winner. No time limit.
A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
Absolutely. There you see the Continental Cup.
That's right. This is not like the Continental Classic, which is a round-robin tournament in the group stage. This is win or go home for John Moxley and Jay White.
Yeah, we'll have one more draw for the semifinals after we
Yes,
finish
avoid the
Collision on
Midwest in
Saturday
general in
and get our
January.
4 winners. And the fans are chanting, "This is awesome," and I agree. Since the start of this cup,
Jay White, John Moxley, both men showing the fatigue, not just this match, but the tournament thus far. John Moxley, oh, wait a second, Blade Runner, no, Moxley.
yeah, great counter by John. Just get out of it.
Hit under and overthrow right there. An overhook and an underhook into those buckles.
And Moxley getting hung up in the ropes. Jay White, lateral press. Moxley able to kick out. John Moxley, we capped off our program last week, Tony, with an impressive victory by Moxley over Jungle Jack Perry to advance Moxley to the quarterfinals.
It was a bloody matchup. We won't forget it. A handshake at the end of it. A lot of respect for both men. Look at Moxley getting low here, though.
And Moxley trying to anchor himself down.
They're getting low.
Jay White.
No.
Attempt to press the attack now. Changes over. He's got Moxley. Both arms captured. And a shout out to Yuji Nagata. And then one fell swoop as Jay White. Jay White's got Moxley, with Moxley trying to rotate, trying to push his way to the ropes and break it up. And Tony, you mentioned there's no time limit in this match. The action continues live on Dynamite.
Oh, look,
Don't
picture
go
in
anywhere.
picture yet again. I wish we didn't have commercials. Do you know how much more enjoyable TV would be without commercials? They just need to have commercials at the bottom in a little scroll that says, like, watch President Curtis, new episode Sunday at 11:30, and then show a picture of him on HBO Max and Adult Swim. And then SodaStream. Sell wrestling cars in Michigan? What are wrestling cars? I've never heard of wrestling cars. Are they cars that wrestle? Like Transformers? I need clarification before I start selling them. Transformers. There we go. They are more than meets the eye. Eye. Get it? Ha! Pun intended. Do. I couldn't see that joke coming. That's funny. Well, both men are just laying in the ring right now. Not a lot's happening on Dynamite. That cat is a badass in its limo. Here we go.
White battling out live here on Dynamite for a spot in the semifinals of the first ever Continental Challenge Cup. The semifinals kick off next Wednesday night in Glasgow, Scotland. And Jon Moxley seems to have picked up a shoulder injury courtesy of Switchblade Jay White. But
I hate that
Moxley also targeting the injured neck.
we got rid of the
Jay
Heritage
White
Cup in NXT, and now we're going to have a Continental Challenge Cup in AEW.
On that arm, but then Mox able to level the playing field with that power driver. Watch out here.
Wow. Nice, James.
Moxley still has trouble with that arm and still was able to execute that. It's amazing.
A big risk for Jon Moxley to take, but I think Moxley
is his shoulder out.
Trying to put his shoulder back in the socket.
I think he might be, and because of all that offense put on it, I think we're going to take a look here in a second at the power driver that shut.
And he's like hobbling.
Jay White from Moxley here.
Yeah, White had so much momentum before that power driver, but Moxley.
Well, that dive was, in my opinion, desperation by Moxley. He had to do it, though, and Moxley's on the top.
Now Moxley leaps over Jay White. Quick reversal, but Jay White. Whoa! Throw! Wow! Suplex!
What the hell was Mox doing with his hands? You see him, he's like...
move that was, and this could win it.
Great timing by Jay White, and he's not done yet. Looking perhaps for another one. He's got Moxley up a second.
Jesus.
I think Moxley's done, gentlemen. Look at this.
Yeah, shoot a half Nelson and get your victory and move on in this tournament.
Yeah, he needs to roll him over. I mean, Moxley is...
Jay White is taking way too much time here.
Even get up.
But I think maybe Jay White wants to do a little more damage to make sure he's going for a third.
And he's going for that shoulder, too, right now.
Third cutthroat suplex. Yeah, there he has
Nice.
It.
Great job, Switchblade.
Oh, but Jon Moxley not out of this one yet.
No! God. And Jay White was ready for it.
And Taz, that's the counter wrestling of Jay White we were talking about, baiting in Moxley.
Yeah, Moxley had some adrenaline flow. Oh, nice counter to a double wrist lock there. Good job by Mox.
Now Moxley, the Bulldog choke. It's in tight, but Jay White immediately up to his feet. Smart defense, but now a fourth.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ.
I can't believe it. Moxley's still on his feet after the fourth one.
And Jay White.
Oh, my God.
Here. He's going to get him.
Plants him. Two. No.
Nope.
Moxley.
Well, Jay White really laid it up.
Okay.
But I mean, four of those throws.
Sounds good,
four,
James.
right?
Just find me
That's
some
what we counted?
Transformers or so.
It was four, yeah, and then he followed
I'll
up
give
the
you another
Renage.
10%.
Gentlemen, we could be here for a long time tonight. Remember, no time limit. Must be a winner. And we got a second one. Get your DVRs ready. There's a second Continental Cup match coming up tonight.
Jay White.
Oh, God. Can Moxley withstand this?
Moxley on the tippy.
There you go. Oh, he almost over-rotated that. Mox landed on his
That
ass.
was as well executed as superplex you're going to find.
No, it was not, Tony Schiavone.
I just looked off the monitor into Jay White's face.
Mox landed on his ass. Look at this.
On the face of Jay White. Look
Oh,
at
my
the
God.
back.
Lower back and
When you
ass.
land on your neck, it also will hit your core, your body. I mean, you land on your back from that high and you're blinded. You're landing backwards.
All right, Jay White could be thinking Blade Runner here, but Moxley, look at the desperation. Left hands into the jaw. Now headbutts.
And Moxley used his entire body to fight back with a bad wing.
Moxley on the move, but Jay White ready for him, the elbow. But Moxley. And Jay White, footsteps behind him, Blade Runner.
The whole new Megatron.
Moxley.
What a match.
No, counter.
Pin.
Jay White.
Oh, I thought he had him. I thought he had him.
Just missed it. What a hell of a match these two men are having, but they just missed that. Just missed it.
Get Paul.
Blade Runner, but Mox is rolling out.
Moxley going out of bounds. Smart.
Whether it was intentional or not, it could be a tournament-saving, a title-saving move by Jon Moxley.
Yeah, but look how quickly Jay White brings Moxley back in.
Wait a second, Moxley rolls over. Gator roll. And now Moxley changing up his grip. He trying to break the hands away of Jay White.
Jay doing some hand fighting to get back and rolling over. It's an amazing match, gentlemen.
Moxley
We always get that Bulldog choking again.
And he's got Jay White flattened out center of the ring. But White once again back up to his feet.
He's there. Oh, he was almost there.
So close.
Moxley raked the ice.
Wait a second, changes his grip.
Death Rider. This is it. No! Oh my God! I thought that was it.
And he's got one hook in. Jay White, you can see he's kicking those
Jay's
legs,
fighting.
trying to get his toe.
More importantly, he's attacking the grip. Jay White's doing the right thing, trying to attack that grip.
Right.
But Taz, you know, it's so hard to maintain a level head when you're in this level of jeopardy.
Right. And Mox getting his legs in really helps because I think Jay...
He's out.
White goes out. Moxley advances.
Damn. I mean, I figured, I kind of knew Mox was going to win, but damn. That was fun. That was fun.
I mean, that happens. He got those legs and did Mox.
Yes, you
Jay
can,
White
James.
Couldn't escape it. He has nothing to hang his head about, meaning Jay White. What an outing. He almost won this thing and advanced.
A tremendous way to kick off the quarterfinal round. And remember, we still have one more quarterfinal match tonight as Jon Moxley, you see, cements his place.
Definitely
in the
Little Wrestling fan.
semifinals. The action kicks off 1 week from tonight in Glasgow, Scotland. Who will join Jon Moxley in Glasgow? Will it be the mad scientist of Lucha Libre Hechicero or Nigel McGuinness? And then this Saturday, Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, conglomeration meet in the quarterfinals, and plus the next chapter between Eddie Kingston and Claudio Castagnoli, a spot in the semifinals on the line.
What a phenomenal match.
That was funny.
There's the cup.
Did they like steal that cup from NXT? Because I swear it looks like the same cup.
He's going to earn it in this tournament. I tell you.
What are we doing here?
Well, Jon Moxley
What a match.
got some major revenge for the 2 wins Jay White had over him.
And we saw Moxley pay respect to Jungle Jack Perry last week. That's got to be a huge monkey off of Jon Moxley's back to earn a victory, a head-to-head victory over Switchblade Jay White.
I mean, that thing could have went either way, in my opinion. I mean, sometimes that happens. You just get caught. You got caught in a really good rear naked choke. And once Mox got his legs in, there was no way. Because I think Jay White wanted to flip through and maybe stack Moxley on a pin cover.
Right.
That's what I think he wanted to do. But Mox felt it. His instincts kicked in. He got the legs in, and that was that.
Jay White stands in the ring, and Jon Moxley walks away from him.
Oh, watch out!
Oh!
It's the Dogs! David Finlay.
The Dogs are attacking.
Oh, wait, there's some help here.
Conglomeration. As I say, we don't have no Bang Bang gang tonight. Yeah, I thought he was hurt too, Darren. I saw a video that said he was hurt. Or is that like just an ROH storyline?
You said the Bang Bang Gang's not here. That's right. Wow. Whoa, man, great job by the Dogs.
Roderick Strong coming in.
And Roderick Strong just
There's nobody there, Roddy.
Trying to even up these numbers.
Well, Roddy, he's a heavy hitter, and he's feeling great right now. Whoa, God.
Oh, Jesus.
Connors and Finlay wipe out Roderick Strong.
Boy, the Dogs are back at full strength with Gabe Kidd back here in AEW.
Yeah, what a great trios.
I hate Gabe Kidd. Worst name ever.
Former AEW World Trios champions. Well, speaking of that.
Oh, boy.
Champions.
Here we go. Bro D Dope. And Hangman.
Here they come, and they are power walking in the ring.
And they're running away.
And Gabe Kidd, Clark Connors, David Finley. Content to deal with this challenge on their own time, on their own schedule.
Yeah, I don't blame the dogs. I don't blame them. They're smart. These are probably the last people Jay White would be happy to see.
Hey, nice boots, dumbass.
Wait.
They are kind of lame, I'm not gonna lie.
Everybody, just hold on a damn second.
Oh God.
Ricochet, Toa Leona, Bishop Khan.
Do we have to listen to this little bitch again?
Hold your horses.
He's such a bad talker. Right? I saw that little wrestling fan.
Okay, now I'm ready. Finish whatever the hell it is you was about to say.
Now you're ready. Okay, we are the Trios champions.
Yeah.
And you can shut your ass up. I'm gonna get to you in a minute. There is no way in hell that we are going to miss Wembley. There is no way in hell that we are going to miss Wembley. So if any of you
just said that.
out here fighting tonight, or any of you who took a break from men waxing your partner's head long enough to come out here and watch.
That was funny.
If there is anyone.
Night, James. Get some sleep, dude. Bald.
We got a lot of potential challengers here.
If there is anyone who wants a shot at these championships, then meet us under the Wembley Arch at dusk, because your champions will be waiting.
Okay.
Hangman Adam Page throwing out a big
So we're gonna have a
challenge
multi-man
for
trios
11
match,
from now.
team trios match.
And something tells me
They have chairs.
that the champions are going to have no shortage of suitors come Wembley Stadium one week from Sunday.
A lot of great trios. Teams, the dogs, as you see, Bang Bang Gang, Lethal Twist, the May.
But right now, Renee Paquette standing by with the recently victorious TBS champion, Maya World.
Maya World, a huge congratulations, successfully retaining your TBS championship in that insane four-way matchup. That has got to feel good.
It feels great, but I'm not done yet. You know, nobody even thought I was going to win this, and I just beat 3 of the best women in AEW. And I'm not going to stop proving people.
Hey, pardon me, Maya. I'm so sorry
Sounds
to
good,
interrupt,
little
Renee.
wrestling fan.
One,
Willow.
congratulations. That was a beautiful win tonight.
Willow.
2, I am a woman of my word, and I don't know if you remember this, but if you do, about a month ago, I told you if I beat Tekla for this title, you'd get the first shot.
I do remember.
Well, what do you say we do that live on Saturday?
I think so too.
Woman
I
of
agree
your
with you.
word.
Yeah?
You're on.
But that's this Saturday in Reading. Tonight, I've got some business to address with you, Mercedes.
Well, hold on, Willow. Because it could be me going to Wembley and facing Mercedes Moné.
Touche. You know, I know you'll bring your best, Maya.
I always do.
Wow, big challenge being thrown out by Willow Nightingale for Collision this Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. Maya World given an opportunity to challenge for the AEW Women's...
Con el permiso.
Who's this goober?
Is Jonathan Cruz, and I am MJ's personal Spanish translator.
I don't like Jonathan Cruz.
He's a good guy.
No, he's not.
Be that as it may,
I
Andrew
agree.
sent me out here to remind you and to remind Andrade just how little he thinks of him. But I'm going to do it in a language Andrade can understand. Español.
That means Spanish.
Probably
Excuse me.
a little wrestling fan.
Got a proclamation.
I don't know by the end. We might see her. I bet we might see her in the Rumble and then go from there.
Andrade no se merece ser campeón de AEW. Andrade no merece estar en el Casino Gauntlet en Wembley.
And JKZ
Andrade
Queen here.
This third
Does not
one,
deserve to be in
I'm
the-
going to say it in English so even you people can understand. Andrade will never be the real world champion.
Good job, Cruz.
Actually, I got one more thing. Andrade is also not a real Latino man. I mean, between the both of us, I'm way more Latino, way more of a man.
He's definitely losing
and
it.
most
We talked
importantly,
about that earlier before you
way
got in here.
more guapo. And
Okay.
if he was here in Baltimore, I would challenge him to a match. I'd kick his culo, and I'd say it to his face. But he's a coward. He's not here, and that's yet another reason why MJF will always be better than you. Andrade, come on, man. I know.
Look at this guy. These shoes, they're tragic.
No shit. You know? How you know?
Oh, man. Cruz just stepped in it.
The Cruz said he would face Andrade.
Here he
Andrade
comes.
marching straight to the ring. We got a referee in the ring.
This is now a contest set for one fall.
Oh shit, we're having a match. This ain't gonna be a long one.
That's it.
Andrade wiped him out, but no, he's not done yet. Andrade.
Andrade's like, I got more to do with you, dude. There we go. One-handed pin. I love it. That was fun. Idolo.
Andrade El Idolo, MJF number 1 and 2 in the Casino Gauntlet match taking place 1 week from Sunday at All in London.
MJF. If he could. Te voy a hablar al Chile como decimos en México.
Okay.
Te voy a matar, hijo de. Mira, aquí. I'm up here. You are. But I am a bigger cabrón. So, MJF, get out here right now.
Yeah.
Come on! I'm waiting for you!
I got a feeling he will. There's a good chance he will, though, wrestling fan, because they're gonna shoot him to the moon, you know.
That he is rightfully the AEW World Champion. That Will Ospreay's intervention somehow should disqualify Kenny Omega's reign as AEW World Champion. But he has an opportunity to prove, not just to himself, but to the world, that he should be world champion.
Is he coming out, or are we just playing his music?
And challenges whoever leaves London
Oh, he's on the video.
as AEW World Champion.
Great match, great win. We're all proud of you.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
sorry. You thought I was there. You thought I was in that venue amongst all those pores in ass Baltimore, Maryland?
Those pores.
No. See, I'm in the most magical place in the world, known as Long Island,
Disneyland?
New York, soaking up the sunshine. And it's glorious here. Do you want to know why I'm here? Because unlike you, real Latino man, I'm big Hebrew, and I have big influence. So I asked the travel team, is Andrade El Idolo on the travel list? Does he have a flight to crappy-ass Baltimore? And they said, why, yes, world champion MJF, he most certainly does. So I opted out, and I decided to just soak in this glorious Long Island sun, and I am so happy to be doing so. The next time you see me, Andrew, you're gonna be looking up at the lights in Wembley Stadium. And you're only gonna have yourself to blame because you decided to mess with the one true champion.
Oh, Jesus.
Bye-bye now. Oh, that's nice.
MJF's so delusional.
He has a beautiful mansion not far from mine, so. Let me tell you this. We saw maybe the
Oh,
biggest
crap.
match ever in AEW. Oh, God. And who's going to pay for it? Sorry.
Second
If Andrade can do this to MJF, 1 and 2 in the gauntlet, he will win it and get the title shot.
You know.
I love it every time.
Message right there. I don't think it's going to require any translation. To your point, Shivani, if Andrade
That is true.
can
Low
do
wrestling
that
fan.
to MJF.
Gauntlet match taking place at all.
I don't know. He thinks he is in his delusional mind, Micah.
MJF number 1 and 2 in that match. And our main event still to come tonight. The Elite taking on the Don Callis family. But coming up next, the Continental Challenge Cup quarterfinals continue. Head Cesaro, Nigel McGuinness next.
Yeah, I could swear Nigel's hurt.
If you keep making that face, it's going to stay like that.
Maybe it is an ROH storyline. I don't know. We'll find out after this. VK, have it your way. You rule. Oh, by the way, J-Dog, you know, I completely had the Go-Go Power Rangers out of my head today until freaking Wheezy Blonde made a video about Power Rangers in wrestling and shit in her title. And I'm like, God damn it. So all day, go Power Rangers. What the hell is this? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it's been bad. It's been bad. I saw a Power Ranger at the State Fair yesterday and almost took a foot. You should have. God damn it. Did you see anything cool other than a Power Ranger? I thought about going, but I don't want to go deal with the people. Plus, I can't right now with work the way it is. Yeah, I know you don't. I know you don't. What is this? That's WWE shop shit. Oh. Going home. The Office. Should be coming back.
Raucous crowd joining us here in Baltimore, Maryland for AEW Dynamite. Nigel McGuinness, Head Cesaro coming up next. But fans,
Hey, Tony getting the machine head in again.
this Sunday, Willow Nightingale puts her AEW Women's World Championship on the line against the CEO, Mercedes Moné. And now let's head to the back and Renee Paquette.
We are 11 days away from All in London at the iconic Wembley Stadium. My guest tonight will be challenging for the AEW Women's World Championship. Please welcome first the challenger, Mercedes Moné.
Thank you, Renee.
And now please welcome the champion, Willow Nightingale.
Hi, Renee. Hello, Baltimore.
Really, CEO?
Ladies,
We don't need you
there
on
is
the
a ton
screen.
of history between the two of you,
I will
but
take more
last
Willow,
week on
though.
Dynamite, Mercedes, you viciously attacked Willow Nightingale.
Obviously, I didn't beat her ass good enough because her ass is still smiling right now. What's so damn funny, Willow?
No, you can never take my smile, Mercedes. Just like you're not going to be able to take this championship.
Oh, I'm not going to
You
take
should
that
know
championship, huh? You have a lot to say now that we're in two separate rooms, huh, you dumb bitch? Yeah, and I'm gonna finally end you, Willow.
You knew something bad was coming.
You're gonna end me. You're gonna take your smile. That's what you keep saying.
Oh yeah.
You wanna know why I'm smiling? It's not because I've got your number and you know it. I'm smiling because I have them, and you hate them. You wanna know why they don't like you, Mercedes?
Why? Tell me,
It's because
Willow.
you've been spending your entire career working on being perfect. You've had the entrances, the clothes, the catchphrases, the hair, everything, right? And I'll give it to you. You've become exactly what a star should be. But I've never been anybody's prototype. I'm just
It was a hoe.
Willow. And whether they love me or they don't, they know me. Right? They've watched me win, they've watched me lose, they've watched me embarrass myself, but they've also watched me win this. And that's the connection that I have. The exact one that you've been chasing your entire career. And no amount of money, no amount of star power can win that connection. Or this championship. Can't win this for you either, Mercedes.
So that's
so I like my chances at all in, honey. Yeah.
Oh, you like your chances. That's who they love. That's who these people love is you. Huh?
I think so, yeah.
The person that smiled at me when I got hurt in New Japan, you were there standing over me, smiling at me when my career almost ended. I came to AEW, you were standing in my way, smiling at me. You took away my TBS championship, smiled at me, threw a cake in my face, brought your stupid friends out and danced all over me. That's the Willow that they love so much. That's the true Willow. That's who you really are. The bully. Congratulations, everybody.
The bully.
Willow, the bully. You did
Really?
it. Congratulations. Keep smiling, Willow, because you only have 11 days left to smile, you dumb bitch. Oh, because when I get to you at All In, I am taking that smile once.
You're gonna take that smile? You think you can take that smile? Come on, try and get it now.
No, you come where
I say they're not very far away because I can hear an echo.
Let's go. Where is she?
Oh, wait a second. We have a situation brewing here.
They're not that far from each other.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Where's she? Where's the
Yep, there she is.
Intercepts Willow.
See, she totally just titty punched Willow. When she came in, she went like that.
Mercedes was looking for Willow, but Willow was laying in wait. Oh, now you see why it was an interview in separate rooms. But now the action should down around here.
Coming into the arena. And Mercedes ambushing Willow, but Willow just fighting back with everything she's got, hammering down her
Jesus.
challenger in London. And referees, AEW officials, trying to separate these two women.
Yeah, and some intense physicality here with these two ladies.
Holy shit.
Fans are chanting to let them fight. You know, Willow's got that title defense that she's agreed to on Saturday. But, buddy, she's thinking about Wembley. She wants her hands on Mercedes.
Yeah, you're right. Big time. And this.
Oh, Willow sweeps off the leg of Mercedes.
Oh, she's angry.
Willow is baiting some ass.
Security is just trying to do everything they can to pull these two women apart. Trying to make sure that nothing happens to jeopardize AEW Women's World Championship title match 11 days from now. That's if Willow Nightingale gets past Mile World this Saturday at Collision.
That's a great point, Excalibur. That match is coming up on Saturday, my God.
All right, look at Willow.
Nice. Little wrestling fan.
Free.
They're still going, man. It's just going heavy duty here, no matter how much security is out here.
Yeah, security, referees, Pat Buck in the front office trying to hold everybody back, and no one can, seemingly.
And they need to be
That's
careful.
because they're rent-a security dudes
Suspensions.
Yeah,
from
I
Baltimore.
don't think these two athletes care about that, but you're right.
Oh, Mercedes.
Oh, here we go again.
Charging in and now finally getting pulled out of the ring. And Willow being restrained.
Jesus.
And once these two lock horns.
A very personal, very combustible situation between the challenger Mercedes Moné and Willow Nightingale.
Oh, we had to mute somebody.
11 days away, all in London. Mercedes Moné, Willow Nightingale for the AEW
That was intense.
World Championship.
That thing heated up quick. I can't wait for these two to collide in London.
And Tony, as we mentioned, Willow Nightingale, she will have to contend with Maya World coming up this Saturday night at Collision. Willow honoring a woman of her word, honoring what she told Maya a few weeks ago, that she would grant her a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship.
And I think we all three know that Willow cannot look past Maya World, who's been red hot, and look forward to the match 11 days at Wembley Stadium.
Wembley Stadium, 11 days away. You still have a chance to join us. AEWTIX.com. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen to join us in Wembley Stadium for All in London on the 30th of August.
Hangman Adam Page, did you
Oh,
hear
Nana.
me correctly, my friend?
And Swerve.
Did I hear you say anyone for those trios titles? Don't say it if you don't mean it. Whose house?
Swerve's house.
Well, last week at Dynamite, Swerve, he put the trio champions on notice that he wanted those titles. He wanted to take them away, not just from Hangman Adam Page, but Brody King and Bandito. And Swerve could have an opportunity to do so 1 week from Sunday.
Interesting comments.
It's the quarterfinal match of the AEW Continental Challenge Cup, set for one fall. Making his way to the ring from London, England.
Well,
223 pounds, Nigel McGuinness.
Nigel McGuinness beat Katsuyori Shibata in the opening round to advance to this quarterfinal round. And now, as you may notice, with a
he's
limp
walking
on his way
funny.
to the ring, let's take it to Renee Paquette for this update.
Yeah, earlier today I caught up with Nigel, tried to get a status on his ankle following that match with Katsuyori Shibata. He says my ankle is not at 100%, but I have not been at 100% for a lot of my career. That tunnel to Wembley is long, but if I keep my eye on that light,
I say he's got it taped up pretty good.
Thank you for that, Renee. Taz, we see the wrap around Nigel's ankle, the spatting, trying to keep
This
that
might
free.
not
We
be
know
much
it's
of a
lower leg
match.
injury. We know there's ligament damage. Did not believe that there is a fracture, but still, we saw Nigel walking around the backstage area with a boot around that leg to protect himself.
Yeah, far from 100%. I talked with Nigel earlier too. He didn't want to say too much about details on it. But this cat coming out there to compete against him, he'll catch himself a heel hook. He's a submission specialist.
And his opponent from Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico, weighing 229 pounds, he is the CMLL World Heavyweight Champion,
Zero.
When you got something taped up, I don't care what part of your body, and it's well documented what's going on with Nigel's left foot, heel, whatever it is, your opponent knows that. That's a target. Big time.
A potential nightmare matchup for Nigel McGuinness against the submission specialist, Hechicero. And fans, you are watching AEW on TBS, brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Round out your protection with life, bone, and pet health insurance.
You know, like I said, heel hook, when I see some of an ankle that's taped up how Nigel's is towards the back of his heel of his foot, my brain instantly, as a wrestler, says, okay, I need a low single, take him down, and put a heel hook on him. You're going to get a victory, most probably.
Here we go.
I think you're right, Taz. I think if he put that heel hook on, it's over. So
this match, part of the quarterfinals of the Continental Challenge Cup, no outside interference, no time limits. The winner of this match will join Jon Moxley in the semifinals, but crucially for the semifinals, all four names go back into the helmet, go back
Weird
into the
magic
blind
orb
draw.
thing.
And you see Hechicero already diving at that, that ankle.
he's just playing. He's playing with Nigel. That's what he's doing. And Nigel can't even really put weight on that thing, and they haven't even touched yet. Nigel just said, if you stay after my heel, I'm going to go after your mask. Oh, there it is. That's what yep.
Nigel looking to take any advantage. Hechicero.
Oh, he's going for the mask.
It's not a disqualification to unmask an opponent in the United States like it is in Mexico. Hechicero.
Now we'll see it. Yeah, well, it's a warning again from Nigel. I don't you can't blame Nigel.
No touch, no touch my mask.
Just trying to even the playing field. Of course, we mentioned the spots in the semifinals on the line tonight. Also on the line, coming up this Saturday at Collision, Eddie Kingston, Claudio Castagnoli, one-on-one quarterfinal round matchup, as will be conglomeration members Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, when they meet live this Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max from Reading, Pennsylvania. And fans, today is your last chance, last opportunity. Pre-order your Orange Cassidy Big Rubber Guy figure at shopaew.com. Limited quantities available. And visit, at Cesaro, changing levels. And now
he's got an overhook on the right arm of McGinnis right there. Now into a front headlock, which is a move that
Street,
will
Joe.
choke you
Nice
out
job,
in a heartbeat. Nigel's trying to get his foot on that rope to break that hold.
Even the foot on the rope hurts.
Yeah.
And just walking is excruciating.
No. Yeah, the vibration on those tight steel cables that are under that rope there. That are all the rope, I should say. I mean, that just
but that
sends
felt
those
great.
vibrations through that foot, the heel.
So leaping over the top, he's got Nigel in his grip.
Let's not forget, there's no time limit. It's sudden death rules. Who knows how long this one's going to go.
And some right hands into the kidneys of Nigel McGuinness, courtesy of Hechicero, as Nigel
he's hurting, man.
Gingerly limps back towards center. Hechicero off the top and takes Nigel down. Hechicero moving with purpose. The cover, near leg hook. Nigel McGuinness kicks out, and this quarterfinal tilt in the Continental Challenge Cup continues live on Dynamite.
This is done, man. We are down to our last 8.
It wasn't a video, it was on stream. It was Neon. That stupid Neon dude. He was on stream at Fanatics Fest and caught him while he was live on stream. And then everybody ran and clipped it and ran with it. It's all over. He got kicked. Neon got kicked out of the Fanatics Fest, but then now he's like hanging out with Tiffany Stratton. So obviously they don't care, is what that boils down to. Because Neon's a little douchebag. Whatever. Yeah, he was live in the backstage area of Fanatics Fest, and here goes Penta walking by without his mask on, and then he's like, no video. And he's like, oh, sorry, man, sorry. And he's like, I'm on stream right now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how people watch that dude. I don't get it at all. He's just a dumbass. And he hangs out with all these people that are way cooler than he is, that's for sure. It's like that one guy that I can't think of his name that's not relevant anymore. That everybody that sketch guy. No one talks about that guy anymore. Streamers are those type of streamers are like flash in the pans. They're there for a while, then they become irrelevant because someone new comes along with their stupid shot content and just dumb videos. I don't get it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm too old. Probably too old. I am too old. Hechicero is destroying Nigel's ankle. The other ankle now. Jesus Christ. Ooh. Should check and see. Yep. Yeah, we had Jackass growing up, yeah. I mean, they were idiots, but they weren't disrespectful. Well, they were disrespectful. I shouldn't say that. It was just different. Just some of the stupid shit they do now is just
quarterfinal action in the Continental Challenge Cup. Hechicero, a commanding advantage over an obviously injured Nigel McGuinness, but Nigel McGuinness in his own words, said that this could be his last opportunity to compete on this level. There's nothing that's going to stop him from doing so, but Hechicero.
I'm honestly surprised Nigel's lasted this long.
Advantage on Nigel.
He does, correct, but Nigel right now, you could see it. He's getting fired up here.
Hechicero chance.
Nigel went 12 and a half years in retirement.
Straps down.
He's in the greatest
He's
shape
like,
of his
hit me.
life, I do believe.
Except for that lower leg.
Oh!
Hechicero just looking to exploit now. Hechicero DDT.
I have to say, I like
The end for
Hechicero.
Nigel.
He is a fun heel of a luchador.
Well, Nigel is battle tested. No question.
Yeah, but every movement on that injured left leg is laborious for Nigel McGuinness.
Not forget, Nigel was a Ring of Honor world champ, Ring of Honor pure champion throughout his career. A long reign for him of over 500 days.
Yeah, tremendous wrestler. But right now, man, he is just, Nigel's in a lot of trouble. I just only can imagine the pain that his whole lower leg, his foot, his heel, everything that's going on, his ankle, everything.
And Taz, it was the match with Katsuyori Shibata, Nigel McGuinness. He blocked a PK with his foot, a PK that was coming in from Shibata, and it almost, potentially actually did break the foot of Nigel.
Freak things happen. Oh, look at this with the hammerlock.
Oh, shit.
The mad scientist.
Nice.
Innovative backbreaker right there off the hammerlock spin, Shibani. Well done by Hechicero.
Swinging hammerlock, and the fans really appreciated that move. You know, we talk so much about the inventiveness of Hechicero, and he is showing it off right here, man. Watch out. There you go, Nigel. Be evasive. Play a little defense here.
Well, I'm sure you want to see your broadcast partner on Collision.
Oh, wait a second. Nigel, the Tower of London, but instead Hechicero escapes from behind. And Nigel, oh, he could be going out here.
Yeah, he might get choked out for sure.
He's fighting pretty hard, and that's not good, as you guys know.
Oh, Nigel, though, attacking the fingers.
Oh, see what he's doing with his jaw. He drove his jaw into the top of the forearm. That's a great way to break the grip of someone with a submission.
And Nigel,
luckily, he has a pointy jaw.
Dungeon here. Hechicero tries to free the arm, but Nigel back on it.
It's a great chess match between two of the great technicians.
Wait a second.
Here at AEW.
Oh, he's squeezing that foot.
The leg of Nigel McGuinness, and now trying to take the
kick pad.
Tape
the
off.
Kick pad off, trying to go after that tape.
This has got to be it, man.
Oh, shit.
Nigel's need to reach the ropes here.
An inverted figure four.
I don't know.
There you go.
Nigel forced to reach for the ropes to get the break, but Hechicero.
An armadillo? The armadillo one? J-Dog?
On Nigel.
Reach to the ropes again.
Nigel.
Man, he just, I don't know. I don't even know if he can get to his feet, gentlemen. He is in so much pain.
that's very
He
random.
might be better off battling from the bottom, to be honest with you.
And look to the left, look to the right. You can see the pain on his face. Staring at Hechicero.
Well, this is a quarterfinal match in the Continental Challenge Cup here, so.
The finals, of course, taking place at All in London 11 days from now. Nigel valiantly, caught Hechicero with the knee on the way in.
Hechicero a tad overzealous, and he paid for it.
I don't know. I didn't get to watch NXT this week. Maddox World, so.
Sidesteps Hechicero, and now Nigel, the front chancery is locked in. He's got
Some
the
weeks it
body
is.
scissors in.
Some weeks it's not. It just
Nigel
depends.
McGuinness, can he pull
I
this
don't know,
off?
J-Dog.
He's reaching back with all he has, Tony.
There must not be any news today.
Hechicero says no, no, no.
And Nigel just holding on. Hechicero, the arm.
He's fading. He's fading quick.
He's going to choke him out here. Hechicero ain't getting out of this.
Nigel needs to be careful, though. He could gas out his arms.
Right.
As Hechicero is fading Nigel.
Hechicero, man. Hechicero.
Ref's got to check. This is dangerous.
He's out. It's over. Nigel.
Advancing the AEW Continental Challenge Cup, Nigel McGuinness.
Wow, that was lopsided, but Nigel able to pull it off. He showed a ton of toughness in that match. Good for him.
Come from behind victory for Nigel McGuinness. Nigel McGuinness miraculously joins John Moxley in the semifinals of the Continental Challenge Cup. Next, week with action kicking off in Glasgow, but we still have 2 more quarterfinal round matches to go.
Kyle.
Orange Cassidy,
Interesting.
Kyle O'Reilly this Saturday night, plus Eddie Kingston,
Eddie Claudio. Oh my God.
Reading, Pennsylvania.
Those two love each other.
8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. And Nigel desperately wants to head to Wembley Stadium, but we know at Wembley, 11 days from now, 1 week from Sunday, it will be Fall Count Anywhere.
Kevin Knight, Darby Allin.
TNT Championship. Darby Allin challenges the Jet, Kevin Knight.
My biggest fear in this life is that when this whole 15-minute ride is over, that I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror and I never know who I'm looking back at. Because there was a time in AEW that I thought I had to change everything in order to make it to the top. But it wasn't until I met Sting that he taught me that you don't have to change one thing. And I look at you, Kevin. Man, have you changed.
Kevin Knight, what are you doing?
When you hear the word family, Kevin, what do you think of? I think of Sting. I think of Sting's son, Stephen James Borden. And like all those years ago,
exactly,
when I saw
J-Dog.
potential in you, I see that in Stephen. You got my word. From now until Wembley, I'm not going to sneak attack you because I want to beat the very best Kevin Knight. But after all in, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're not going to recognize who you're looking back at. Because Kevin, I'm going to beat you within an inch of your life.
What a battle it is going to be, ladies and gentlemen, at Wembley Stadium. And now here is the TNT champion, the Jet, Kevin Knight.
Kevin Knight, a man that's known.
This trios match at the end of the show is going to be very quick the way this is going.
For quite a while, a man who claims that Darby Allin let everybody down when he was defeated for the AEW World Championship back at Double or Nothing. And of course, Kevin Knight, a member of the Don Callis family. Tonight in our main event, the Don Callis family will be facing off with the Elite, Matt and Nick Jackson and the Young Bucks, and of course AEW World Champion Kenny Omega. As we are in overtime here in Baltimore, Tony Schiavone, take it away.
Kevin Knight, you get the battle. This time it is going to be Falls Count Anywhere at Wembley Stadium. Want to get your opinion about...
Enough of that. Enough of that, Tony. Honestly, you're starting to make me a little bit uncomfortable, all of these questions, so I'm going to need you to get out the Jets ring. Scram, skedaddle. See ya.
No.
Because everybody for the past few months has been questioning the Jet. But you know what? Tonight I got answers, especially for Darby Allin. Because he seems to have this old, outdated version of who the Jet is. I'm not a young boy anymore. I'm a grown-ass man. And not only that, I'm the greatest TNT champion of all time. So Darby Allin, bring your ass out here and let's talk face to face.
Here we go, Darby.
Before you make your way down this ring,
really?
I need you to prove to me that you ain't got no weapons on you. That you ain't got no flamethrower, no exploding book bag, none of that. I need you to prove, right? Security, check him.
Kevin Knight, understandably nervous about Darby Allin, but...
So where is the weapon hid? That's what I want to know right now.
Hey, look, when the Jet is talking, you show some respect to your TNT champion, all right? Now look, the city of Baltimore isn't even worthy to see me fight tonight. I ain't got my family with me. You ain't got no weapons on you. So come on, make your way down here.
He had like a knife in his that pops out of his boot.
A standoff here. Neither man willing to cede ground.
What the fuck? Holy shit!
Oh my God!
What the hell happened there? Oh my God!
Either that was the luckiest pyro malfunction
That was insane.
of Kevin Knight's life, or the Don Callis family was up to something, Taz.
Who knows?
They had to have that planned.
Okay. That was bad.
Well, wait a second. This is how Kevin Knight hospitalized Darby in the Continental Classic last year.
Oh my God, Darby is
totally
defenseless right now, and his the pyrotechnics blasting in his face. And look at where Knight's going here.
Kevin Knight from coast to coast. With
Jesus!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God! Darby might be dead. No, he's moving at least.
Wow!
Holy shit!
May have put Darby Allin back in the hospital with that one, Taz. That was
Wow!
real bad.
And the medical team very quickly on the move here, checking in on Darby as. Wow.
I
Jesus.
just hope he's okay.
Yeah,
I mean, that was really the pyrotechnic blast, and besides that, the chair face just. That's Stephen Borton right there. That's a very close friend of Darby, the son,
Stinger's
Sting,
son.
for those that don't know. That was really bad.
Taz, I mean, we know just how.
Damn. Darby, 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 Darby. Wow. Did not expect that explosion. That was insane. That was absolutely insane. Whew. Well, I think all we should have left is that trios match, right? Which I also don't think we're going to have a lot of time left. Are they, or are they? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just it. Who allowed that to happen? That's what I want to know. Who allowed Darby to get his ass blown up? That was insane. It's really weird how Darby turned sideways though, right before that happened. Like he knew something was going to happen. Craziness. What does AEW need more of, J-Dog? Flamethrowers. I think Darby owes him one for that. And cowbell, exactly. There you go. Always need more cowbell. Okay, here we go. We're back.
More after what we just witnessed a few moments ago. Kevin Knight attempting to get Darby Allin to come down to the ring. Obviously laid some sort of here. Neither man willing to cede ground.
And I know for a fact from walking up that Darby has burns on his face.
We saw Darby after this attack by Kevin Knight, not only with the TNT Championship title belt, but the coast-to-coast dropkick that ensued.
Coast to coast with the, oh my goodness.
And Darby Allin was placed on a stretcher. He was rolled out, and now
Get that ambulance cleared. Everybody clear the area. Let's go. Let's go. Go.
We'll get you out of here.
Go. DB. DB. Hey, look. I know that's a partner and all that. Don't get caught up in the crosshairs when the big boys is playing. Stay in your lane.
Now what are we going to do to him?
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Stay in your lane. You heard me.
Not yet.
All right, we got time for this. We got to go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey.
Stephen Borden, obviously.
He wasn't ready for it anyway. He wasn't ready for it anyway.
Stephen Borden obviously upset about what was done to Darby Allin, but
oh, great. El Colon. Jake. Doyle. And Doug Zilla.
Woohoo! Shift gears here on main event. This trios match between the Don Callis family and the Elite still to come tonight. And obviously Darby Allin on his way to receive medical attention. Tony, we will provide any updates that we get before we head off the air tonight.
I was trying to think what was worse, the
Fully
burns
Wiz
or
Khalifa concert.
that coast-to-coast kick. I was so scary.
You can see I was not exaggerating about the smoke still in the air here in Baltimore from that pyrotechnic malfunction.
Malfunctioning? You think? I don't think that was a malfunction. I think that was a, hey, let's blow this mother trucker up.
I don't know, man. Excalibur, you think that was a malfunction, a pyrotech? It was Kevin Knight. I mean,
if it was a malfunction, it's the luckiest malfunction of all time for Kevin Knight, and the unluckiest for Darby Allin. But
I mean, the timing was definitely funky, so I get it.
And Matt and Nick Jackson just 11 days away from Perhaps a fourth record-setting reign as AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Well, that is going to be a tremendous match.
I know Don Cal. I know Don well, and I know he had a plan, and they probably have a plan right here too, I'm sure, for this match against the Elites. Don Callis and the Don Callis family always a step ahead. Unfortunately, no matter who likes it or not, it's the truth.
Well, when you got deep pockets, right?
Oh, now we get Kenny, which really makes weird sense because, you know, the Bucks are babies right now, and Kenny is really getting heelish. Like big controlled the fire. Oh, Will and Kenny are John in the back.
Ospreay right in the face there of Kenny.
Oh my.
Earlier tonight, Kenny Omega invoking Will Ospreay's family. Perhaps a step too far by the AEW World Champion.
And from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, right to 124 pounds, he is the AEW World Champion. He is Kenny
I always wanted to see Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay do battle. The fact they're going to do it in Wembley for the world title, but it's now personal. It's very personal. I love battles like this. It means it's not going to only be a great world title bout, it's going to be a very bitter one at times. Nothing wrong with that.
And the last time they faced off, the circumstances were very,
It's my
very
birthday.
different. Will Ospreay was under the influence of Don Callis, Kenny Omega.
Dude, look, I'm sure those are Young Bucks. They're not real human monies. I need to get a Young Buck to go with my human
Wembley
monies.
Stadium, the richest prize in our sport on the line. Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay. But as we heard earlier from both champion and challenger Taz, it's about so much more than that title belt.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you heard that, and for those that saw the interview, if not, you should check it out online.
Yeah.
The conversation, I should say, that Kenny had with Will Ospreay. I mean,
How can
to
they
me,
see
a lot
anything
came
in
out
there?
Kenny is
It's like a
proved that
fog
he is in
rolled
the
in
best
after
shape
the
of his life.
pyro.
He's a world champion once again. Will
Holy
Ospreay
cow.
is so determined, and I think the
It's like
involvement
the
with
fog
the Death Riders
bowl
gave him another
back in the
gear.
day.
But that match,
Will Ospreay's involvement.
Yes, Will Ospreay's involvement gave him another gear. That being said, look forward to what's going to transpire in this matchup.
Yeah, Ospreay.
And you know, the fact that we can see this well, inside the arena, they cannot see as well as we can see right now.
Quite as ruthlessly as they are. And that
I don't
means
know. That is a good
Ospreay
question.
will be going on his own.
I feel like we need to have an
11
exchange
days from now and all
rate or
in
something
London,
for
but
the two.
The Young Bucks, their dance card is very full. 1 week from Sunday when they challenge Adam Copeland, the Rated R superstar, Christian Cage for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. The Young Bucks looking to become a record-setting 4-time AEW World Tag Team Champions. And right now, looking sharp in the very early moments of this match.
I know you know, I'm sorry, Taz. I know you know the Young Bucks better than all of us, Excalibur, but I think right now, just like Kenny Omega, wrestling their very best.
Right?
I certainly believe
There are
so.
definitely some good questions
A dream
here.
match of generations taking place at Wembley Stadium at All in London.
I mean, it's a day to try and find a team with greater chemistry than the Bucks have. And now, here comes the world champ.
And you know what? That team, Taz, could very well be Adam Copeland and Christian Cage.
Absolutely.
As El Clone singled out in the corner by the Elite Omega, the backbreaker. Diving foot stomp
Jesus.
by Nick Jackson. Now Matt, legal for the Elite Omega. Caught Davis by surprise, but 8-1. Or excuse me, caught Doyle by surprise, but 8-1 from Davis. And now the Bucks, though, the drop kick. Dunkzilla Davis, though, still on his feet.
Just absolutely sensational work. Sensational work.
Now El Clone. Whoa.
No, we're just throwing everybody out of the ring.
By the Elite.
beat our meat. Beat our meat. Oh, wait, wrong chant.
Nick Jackson, Kenny Omega are two-time former AEW World Trios champions as well.
Nick went right on the floor that time. Let's grab him, put him back in here.
Lining up El Clone, but Clone fake, and excuse me, that was Matt. No, Clone.
No, he's so
great, great flexibility right there.
Sweep of the leg. Oh, kick the arm, steps over, Clone. And the knee strike caught Matt Jackson flush on the chin. And now Davis and Doyle strike.
What an athlete Clone is, man. Watch out, the big bruisers got ahead of steam.
Jesus.
Davis, Doyle, Clone doing Don Callis'.
Yeah, it's been very tableless tonight. There's no table therapy tonight, J-Don.
Don's fingerprints all over it, Taz.
Yeah, you think?
And the only good news is he hasn't been in our broadcast position.
Oh,
good God.
Jesus.
And the body block from Doyle as we take our final break of the evening. Our Dynamite main event continues.
Another break. God damn it. It's looking that way. Darren, that's a good one. That is a good one, Darren. I can get behind that one. I have to say, tonight's Dynamite was not my favorite. I mean, it had its moments, but for the most part, it's been kind of meh. I could have took it or leave it tonight. Hopefully next week with the big go-home show to All In will be pretty good. Yeah, plus there's no tables. How you can't have an A+ Dynamite. You can't have a great Dynamite without some tables. Man, I can't believe how foggy it is in there. With all that pyro smoke. Just think all those people breathing in all that pyro smoke. Probably not the greatest idea. Yeah, I should be on for SmackDown. That's my plan. Keep it twisted. Okay, I can do that.
Overtime here on TBS and HBO Max, but the good news is we've taken our final break of the evening.
Thank
we
God.
will see the conclusion of this trio's main event. Don Callis family, Jake Doyle, Mark Davis, El Clone, battling it out against the Young Bucks and AEW World Champion Kenny Omega, and Matt Jackson single-handedly trying to fight his way back into this match, Tony.
It's hard to do against some big guys like Davis and Doyle and a talented guy like Clone, but he's going to make a tag, no.
So close from Kenny Omega getting the tag, but a pinning predicament.
You need to say
Davis
exactly.
frees himself, but Doyle right there with the waist lock.
A little mishap, some bad teamwork.
Matt Jackson, the slice bread launching off the chest of Doyle, takes down Davis.
There's the opportunity right there, Matt. You've got to get over there and get Kenny in this thing. When Kenny walks in, guys, look at him reach.
There we go. It's Kenny time.
Kenny Omega. Big double axe handles right there. Ooh, missed that one.
Whoa. Through the kick, Omega intercepted and answered with a big chop. Omega neck breaker on Clone. Cover. 2. No, Davis and Doyle intervene.
Great save by members of the Don Callis family there.
We've seen a lot, as we mentioned. The Don Callis family tonight just shows you how deep the Don Callis family is.
Deep is an understatement.
Boy, you're not kidding.
Great reversal by the Young Bucks.
God, I love the Young Bucks.
Bringing this match back in the favor of the Elite. Omega with Clone up. Kenny Omega from the middle. Rope the Elite. Triple synchronization, and El Clone able to kick out.
And El Clone dropped down, but a great job of just kicking out of that.
Baltimore rises to their feet, as do the Elite. Omega, Matt, and Nick on the move.
Jesus.
Pro wrestling is the greatest sport in the world, guys. I love it, and I love being in overtime. Keep going, guys.
As Omega
beat on me. Oh wait, wrong chain again.
Dazed. Omega over the top. No, Clone.
Oh, that was cool.
So dangerous, so elusive.
It's amazing.
But the Young Bucks prepared. And Omega snap. Dragging on Davis.
Big one on Davis. He might get Doyle here, too.
Doyle breaks his way out of the full Nelson. Super kicks.
He's going to get it.
Oh, my God.
Dragging from Omega. And Elite. Super kick. Party on Jake Doyle.
Lame.
Clone and Davis taken out on the outside. Kenny Omega.
What action.
Lining up Jake Doyle.
Doyle's about to have a big problem on his hands.
Bang! The V trigger with
overrated.
authority.
Can he get him up? He did.
Omega brings Doyle to center. One.
Jesus.
Angel.
There we go. Thanks, J-Dog. Definitely not feeling it tonight.
I think we got 3 guys ready for Wembley Stadium, gentlemen.
Kenny Omega. And
Right? This was a failure of a Dynamite. No table therapy.
From Sunday for the AEW World Championship. And then, oh, wait.
Oh, hey, we might get some yet. We still got the hope.
RPG Vice is out. Lance Archer's back out. And there's no way that Kenny and the Bucks can battle this. No
yes. Just let them beat each other into a pulp.
Just too many members. Man, he put out the marching orders tonight. Boy, he sure did.
Look at Rocky Romero, Trent Beretta pulling out a table from underneath. This. As if they didn't do enough damage to Darby Allin.
J-Dog. J-Dog.
Affect another match at All in London.
I think they're poised to put Kenny Omega through that table. Look at this. Yes, sir. That's what they're calling for.
Oh, Davis.
Well, they already took out Darby.
Oh, no, J-Dog. Edge might. Rated R coat might screw your table up. Oh.
Yes, he is. He's outnumbered, but he's bringing it. Oh, but Archer from behind. Christian Cage. He'll make it his way to the ring in his own time. But his partner is getting overwhelmed.
Yeah, why is Christian? Yeah, he does have a bad arm.
There's too many numbers. Yeah. Wait. Is that? Yeah. It's in there. Christian Cage.
Christian Cage. Whoa.
Whoa.
Coming to the aid of the Rated R superstar. It's fellow
Oh, kick to the nuts.
There goes Rocky Romero.
Oh, no!
Christian was
The
holding
Bucks
true
just super
for the
kicked.
Young Bucks and the inadvertent super kicks landing on Christian Cage.
I'm sure that was inadvertent. I don't know.
I think it was, but now we've got a problem.
Oh.
And everybody's got a problem with Davis. Mark Davis.
Davis from behind.
Dunkzilla running wild.
Hitting anything and everything he can, and now Lance Archer into the fray.
This is about as crazy as it gets here on AEW. And it's
J-Dog, if they don't break that table, you are definitely like cursed tonight or something. Because they're fighting away from it right now.
All fighting away from the ring.
What a night. What a night. 11 days away from Wembley. And Kenny's got a microphone.
Kenny's got a mic. Can we put Kenny through the table?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Whatever you want to say.
Kenny, I was just wondering what you wanted to say to me because you said after the match, why don't you come out here? And I'm out here now, so please don't be so charming because you got as much charm as a parking ticket, bruv. So are we gonna do this or what? What you gotta say to me after you brought up my 7-year-old son, you prick?
Exactly.
I've only got one thing to say to the likes of you, Will Ospreay. Security, get his ass out of here right now.
Oh my God.
Right now.
Kenny's such a bitch.
Get him out.
He's an EVP, guys, Executive Vice President of AEW.
Get out of there, Will.
He can
With
do
your
this.
tail between your legs, like the little English bitch that you are.
Oh my God. That ain't gonna go over well.
Take him back. Take him back. I don't want to see you until Wembley. Take him back. We are done. We are done. I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Oh, here we go. Put him through the table.
Trying to cover up as much as he can, but Ospreay, he was being restrained by those two men, those security guards.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, what a match it's going to be at All In.
But Ospreay, his arms were restrained, Taz.
I didn't need you anyway. I didn't need you anyway. Kimo. Kimo. Well, one last lesson to teach you, my friend.
Why do you talk like a loser? I would like Kenny if he didn't talk like a weirdo.
You take one last look. You take one last look, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Kenny has snapped.
Yeah, he's got a wild look in his eyes, Taz. You're right.
Omega is oh no.
Oh my God.
Not right in front of our.
Oh, this is bad. This is dangerous.
Not the one-ring angel on the table.
Oh,
God.
shit. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Kenny Omega's an idiot. That's all I gotta say. But you got your table therapy. I can't wait till Will beats his ass. I honestly can't. I'm just sick of the over-dramatic acting, talking crap. Oh, Jesus.
At Wembley Stadium, all in London. We'll see you there.
Well, J-Dog, you got some table therapy. It saved your show, but not my favorite episode of Dynamite, but it had its moments. So thanks for joining me, everybody. SmackDown Friday. I'll see you then. Have a good couple days. Have a good weekend. If I just don't see you Friday, I'll be back for Raw Monday. So anyways, good night, everybody. Good night, Darren. Good night, J-Dog. I don't know who's left. Bengals is still here. Good night, Bengals. Okay, I'm getting out of here.